A curse has befallen the region of Icewind Dale, in the form of an unrelenting winter that has slowly chipped away at those who live here for 2 long years. Most have lost the will to believe it will ever end, as hundreds of adventurers have flocked to this region in an attempt to end the curse and go down in history. None have succeeded. Those who do live to tell their tales are left frozen and mutilated by the horrors of the region. Join us as an unlikely group of adventurers come together to try and best these lands and put an end to the curse.
It's just we're live. Hey everybody, good evening. Welcome to Tabletop Tyranny, where we neither play around the tabletop nor are we tyrannical. My name is Jacob, and I will be your dungeon master for this evening's game and the many more to come. Thanks for stopping by. Pull up a seat and grab some popcorn, snacks, drinks, whatever you need, and enjoy the show we have ahead of you. As per usual, we have our 6 adventurers here tonight. We've taken a long time off. It's been a long time, but we're back.
Been a while.
Hopefully for 3 weeks in a row. We may be changing back to Sundays. It's still in the air, but you'll know when I know, right? Or whatever. Anyways, so obviously if there's a little bit of an echo, it's because I have moved, so there's not enough stuff in the room to buffer that, but deal with it. So we're going to pretty much just jump into the recap. Usually I usually ask a question if any of the players don't have inspiration, so they can try to earn that inspiration. Every character has inspiration from last session. I double checked and made sure you all got inspiration for burning poor Smeggle's body at sea.
Oh, that's right.
It was a very, very moving moment, and it deserved a point of inspiration. So, a little bit of recap. So, the party continued deeper into this cave system that they were exploring, coming into an area where there was this bubbling cauldron that simmered, and there were several flayed corpses that lied atop a stone slab. And in this chamber of this cave system, in the far corner, there was a rocking chair that was just rocking on its own. And in front of that slab with those flayed bodies, there was a limp, naked body with these fresh wounds that were like leaking blood onto the ground. And Lorian, feeling uneasy about this whole scenario, this whole chamber, the whole vibe, he recognized it as it was obviously a trap, a very big trap. To which he ordered Smeggle, his goblin companion, to hurl a rock at this limp body, and the rock flew through the air, hit this freshly bleeding naked body, and upon that happening, the cauldron's fire grew low, and then it exploded with this ferocity as a bluish will-o-wisp kind of flickered into existence. There was this battle that broke out between this will-o-wisp, the group, and a sea hag, to be frank about it. And, Lorian struck first. He landed a massive crit, which did a lot of damage first round, which was pretty crazy. To which the sea hag, who proclaimed her name as Maud Chiselbone, let out this crackling beam of electrical energy that just launched it at the party, and it hit Elzel and Ghoul, who were able to shrug it off. Take half damage, basically. They were able to shrug off the majority of the blow. But Smeggle was hit with the full force of the electrical blast, and he was barbecued, turned to crisp, and died all within a matter of a second. Seeing this happen, the party pretty much jumped into the fray. And there were some highlights of this battle, some of which we had. Lost my place, dear lord. So the highlights of the battle. Fiska, using Maud's own little bubbling cauldron, she used a gust of wind as she flapped her wings and knocked it over, causing some damage to happen. Lorian transformed into this monstrous form that none of the party members had seen yet, and it was very, very grotesque and very, very primal. He turned into Liver King, y'all. No. And Ichabod was able to, while he was spider climbing on the roof, was able to fall down with his axe in tow and pretty much split the sea hag right down the middle in half, cleaving her in two. It was an intense battle. There were some people that got low that haven't been low with hit point threshold, and it was it wasn't the hardest fight, but it was still a fight that kind of was a little humbling in a sense. But with this main threat kind of disposed of, the group was able to calm that blue will-o-wisp and kind of answer some questions they had for it, which was a pretty cool thought, pretty cool concept. Also prompted it, and they were able to find out some simple information from this, and they were able to return it to its resting place, which were the flayed corpses. Within this cave system, y'all had a short rest, and there was some common discomfort about the state that Lauren had showed during battle, as this monstrous form was pretty much a grisly reminder of like, holy shit, like you don't really know this guy entirely, and this is a new form. It's pretty weird, pretty scary, pretty animalistic. While that was happening, Fiska, she poked around the cave and discovered some sort of frozen frost giant skeletons, each buried beneath ice, each wearing the ceremonial religious armor. And she informed the party, and as the party members came over, they all saw that they were able to recognize some of the symbols on the frost giant skeleton's armor. There was the symbol of Malor, the Beast Lord, which is a clawed paw. There was Talos, the Storm Lord, which was 3 lightning bolts. There was the symbol of Umberly, the Bitch Queen, which had these 2 crashing waves. And there was obviously the symbol of Oral, which is a 6-pointed snowflake. Elzo kind of honed in onto his holy side and decided to try to feel any kind of presence within this place by placing his hand upon ice, to which he did feel a very faint pulse coming from that of Umberly's symbol. He kind of brought it to the attention of other party members, and the other party members followed suit, to which, even if they didn't vocalize it to the party, they each felt the pulse, except for Ichabod, who kind of opted out. Jayla felt the pulse from Talos' symbol, Lorian felt the pulse from Malor's, and Fisk and Ghoul found a pulse originating from Oral's symbol. Upon this kind of revelation or discovery, they kind of decided it best not to push forward into the cave system any further, explore anymore, and decided to pull out. And as they left the cave system, Smeggle's dead body began to kind of reanimate a little bit. They cut his head off, and they gave him a nice burial at sea, or at Log Finishing. As they were making y'all's way out, Ghoul, you actually saw the cauldron that Maud had been using. You kind of noticed that it was very expensive. It looked expensive. And Lorian actually was able to recall reading something about a cauldron like this. This was a cauldron known as the Cauldron of Plenty, which is a huge find. Which we will probably see what happens with that in this session. But the party members, they pulled this through and see some terrible things. Mainly a large dragon that looked like it was being forged by thousands of dark dwarves. Some demonic presence, some demonic force seemed to be in this vision, aiding in this process. And there was a blonde-haired lady that seemed to have Oral's presence originating from her within this vision. And upon the shaman telling you all that, you guys said your farewells, y'all headed in separate directions. And we ended the session with you guys pretty much at the cobbled walls of East Haven, with the pot in tow. Basically, you are at the gates of East Haven, you're at the wall of East Haven. What are y'all gonna do? What are y'all up to?
What time is it?
I want to say it was like 6 or 7. It was because y'all fairly quick, because y'all got to the cave system at like 4:35-ish. Y'all weren't in it too long, so it's about. I'm just gonna say it's about 6:37. So not too late.
Do we want to let... Hold on, I forgot her name.
Oh, Captain Zagard.
Yeah, the guard chick. Anyone can jump in and help me at any point.
You got it.
Oh,
Arlagus? That's how you say it?
I don't know.
Yes, that's the correct name.
Yeah, I guess we should go to her.
Yeah, let her know. The thing that was in there is dead now. Probably won't have any more problems.
Hopefully.
And then we can go to Reba's.
Or we should sell the cauldron tonight.
Most likely.
To the city, if we can.
Well, if someone's available, we can do that.
The mayor better be available with this.
So,
All right,
very nice call.
let's go find her. We look
Cool.
for the sheriff.
Okay.
Sorry, guys, I got distracted. The stream went down, and I just wanted to make sure that we had 9 viewers. I just wanted to make sure everyone was still here.
Yeah.
Are you good now? Is it good now?
Yeah, everything's good, I
Okay.
think.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So you guys are looking for the sheriff. You guys, there's no roles associated with this, right? It's not. You ask town folk. You ask the surrounding Dale folk, and they actually do suggest that you do check near the town hall, and they kind of point you in a direction you should travel. You progress further into town, and you actually, as you are making your way closer to the town hall, which is in the center of East Haven, it's near like the shores of Locked In Sheer, but it's more centralized. You actually run into her, and she is I'm gonna screen share a picture of her,
All right.
so you can see. She looks like that if anyone forgot. But you actually do see her. She is placing some flyers on what look like local town boards, just like little simple wooden bulletin boards. And she's hanging up flyers that seem to be advertising the town's monthly sacrifice to Oral, which happens.
What? Guys.
Hey, can you,
But there's one specific flyer.
Jacob? Can you try it again? I don't see anything.
Oh, is it not?
It's not for me. I don't know if everybody else sees it, but
I saw.
It'd
Well,
be
it's
on
gone now.
Ninja.
It's gonna be on
Yeah,
Video
it's on
Ninja. It's on
Ninja.
Video Ninja. I think it was the issue we had last time because I didn't tell you. And you're like, what?
gotcha.
Let me see if you can see it.
Gotcha. Yeah, I have it now.
But sweet. Yeah, I should. Yeah. Anytime I see on the screen share something, it's usually going to be on just through
Okay.
this app now. But anyways, yeah, you see that she's putting up these flyers for the lottery, the sacrifice, and there's one that says there's one flyer that reads the lottery name coin ceremony will begin on the 29th around 12 o'clock. For y'all, you all know today's the 28th, so that would be tomorrow noon. And then it also says in a small subscript, it says failure to show up or attend without your raffle number is punishable by law. But you see Captain Arlagath is posting just numerous flyers, and that is actually the last flyer. She kind of pins in, and she kind of turns around looking like she's about to head to the town hall. She kind of she sees y'all, and her eyes light up, and she's she's surprised seeing y'all so soon. She's like, oh, well, hello there. How'd it go?
We
Fucking
found.
Alright, it's okay.
We lost a friend, but
You're alright.
we were able to kill what was in there. So
What was in there?
just your regular old hag.
Horrible old hag.
Yeah.
Oh,
She was
I did
horrible.
not know we had hags in Iceland, but
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's what was it? A giant too.
a giant.
Yeah, and
Oh,
a
yeah.
couple harpies
Frostfire.
and
Oh yeah, the harpies were there
Yeah.
too.
Well, the harpies are that happens. Some fishermen have to deal with that. I probably could have warned you about that, but it kind of slipped my mind.
Mm-hmm.
I was very excited that you
Yeah.
took the job.
slipped.
But
Mm.
I will. Is it safe for me to send some fellow militia in to clear it out completely, or do you feel as it's completely clear? You shouldn't have to worry about anything.
As far as we know, it should be okay.
Yeah,
But-
you might have
Yeah.
animals go live in there now, but
It's far better than a hag. I would hope.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a pile of like skin and bones and shit of
Oh,
like
I mean,
like the fishermen and stuff like they
Yeah.
were eating the fishermen.
Oh,
they made
so
people soup.
the fishermen are all dead. the
Oh
missing
yeah,
fishermen.
for sure.
Oh,
For
yeah.
sure.
But that
Yeah.
is very sad news. Saddens me deeply. But at least now I can tell the families and they can have some sort of
Yeah. At least there's some closure.
there's closure. They can grieve and hopefully move on. Thanks for investigating that so swiftly. You guys are truly professionals, as you did state.
Right.
I guess it's time for your promised reward then, huh?
Yep.
yep.
She like pulls out a coin purse and she stretches out towards y'all just in general location. She's all right.
I'll grab it.
There is 250 gold that was promised. She reaches into her, like kind of like the neck area where her armor is. She reaches in, pulls out 2 scrolls, rolled up pieces of parchment, and she hands them over to. Actually, hold on, it's not 2 scrolls. I'm sure.
You say
On an
250?
250 gold, yes. She pulls out a scroll, a rolled up piece of parchment. She says, "This is an item that was confiscated from that wizard we burned earlier today." And then she reaches to her back and she pulls out this gray bag that's tied up in. She just outstretches it to you. Now, I don't know what's on this parchment or what's in this bag. We haven't opened it, so take that with, as much caution as you want. But these are yours as promises. She reaches them out and gives them to whoever takes them.
I'll take them.
So you can add just add a spell, just add a spell scroll and then a gray bag. If you guys get them identified, I'll tell you what they are, or you can use them and you can figure out through some process of elimination. But yeah, she hands them over, and then she says, "Oh, and also, while you were gone, I was able to turn that favor to you. So I have removed each of your numbers from the lottery draw. I don't feel really good about it, but I'm sure whenever I have to face those consequences, I will face them with humility when they bare their teeth at me. It wasn't easy to achieve, honestly, but it's been done, so that favor can be considered paid off. Everything is set in stone on my end. I've come forward with the payment, items, and the favor. Now, is there anything else I can do for all of you while I'm here, or should I continue to post flyers and keep it safe?"
We need to talk to your town speaker.
Yeah.
About what?
We have something he might be interested in.
Yeah, parked outside. We a big old cauldron.
Wait, we just left it?
No.
No, it's a fucking cauldron.
Okay.
A fucking cauldron?
We're outside.
Yeah.
So, is there could you be more upfront about what you want to show him? Because if not, it's an unusual request to request the town.
It's a magic.
you've done this.
It's a magic cauldron that will feed what was it, 360 people every day.
Can you take me to look at this? So I know you're not bullshitting me. That seems very.
I move.
Why would we lie?
Gowl
a
aside.
magical cauldron that can feed people seems like.
We told you we defeated a hag.
Well,
Yeah, but I mean,
You don't trust me?
no,
Well, no.
I don't.
It's right over there. I don't.
yeah.
No go.
Don't touch
Let
it.
me. I'm not gonna touch. I just want to make sure. If you really want an audience with the town speaker, I have to do these precautions. I can't just say, "Oh, sure." Fellow people that helped me one time that were nice and respectable. I
Well, you
can't
got
just
a
say, "Oh, here you go."
reputation.
I mean,
It's
I have
right over
to
there.
act. I have to go through certain procedures before I can
Good.
show you the town speaker. Let me
Yeah.
just jump through these hoops. Let me inspect it. I'm not gonna touch it. I just want to make sure it's an actual cauldron. You would be surprised by what people try to get his audience with.
It's chocolate. It's a cake.
Chocolate.
But really, it's cake.
So y'all lead her over to the cauldron.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, she sees the cauldron and she's like, "Huh. Okay, yeah, it's a cauldron. Let's haul it to the town hall. I
Sure.
will see if he's in. But he should be in. There's not much to really do at the end of the month besides sit in the town hall. So let's go to the town hall. So you guys haul this cauldron back into town. A couple people glance over at y'all and see y'all hauling the cauldron, but they're just like, "What the fuck are y'all doing?" They don't really pay too much mind to you. Remember, this town is kind of full of hipsters, right? This is a hipster town with a bunch of there's some old hipsters, some new hipsters. People don't really give a shit what you're doing. They're just worried about their own little bubble. But you guys make it to. You find yourself in front of this very official-looking 2-story building. The perimeter of the building itself is encircled by a cobblestone wall, which isn't uncommon, as most of the walls in town are. Or all the the roads and all the buildings are encircled by cobblestone walls. You see that there is you see that the cobblestone wall is aiding in keeping commoners separated from this building. There are guards posted all along the exterior of the building. I'm kind of up against that cobblestone wall to kind of just buffer people if they try to make their way towards the town hall, which is a place of business, a place of priority. It's where the town speaker lives. The guards around the building, they have nice armor, but it's not as nice as Targo's. You know, Targo's had the hot and spiffy, top of the line gear, top of the line weapons. These guys, they have very sturdy armor, but it's not spick and span or as elaborate or as the Talbot's. You are escorted past the cobblestone wall, and you are brought before East Haven's town hall. You see that, like those bulletin boards, this town hall has advertisements for various things posted on it. There are, it's just on different bulletin boards, placed, you know, haphazardly here and there. There's flyers for renewing certain licensing. You see knucklehead trout license. You see a Yeti hunting license that looks like it's never been touched in its entirety ever since it was posted. You see that there is mailboxes, and even there is even a wooden box that has stenciled letters that read suggestions for town improvements. It's a suggestion box on the outside of the town hall. And as you look upwards to the top of the building, the top of the roof, you know, flying from a very high, steep pitched rooftop, that's East Haven's flag, which you haven't really seen or taken notice of yet, but you see it for the first time, and it kind of sends off, like, kind of makes you like, takes you back a little bit. You see that it is a thin white tower with a snowflake center of it. The doors and windows around the establishment are made from sturdy wood as you kind of like glance around, and you see that the exterior of the building is lit by low burning lanterns. We're going to, don't freak out, guys. We're gonna go to this map. As you guys are,
Let me tell you something.
I'm freaking out.
so you can see that. Oh my God, Fisk is over in no man's land.
Yo.
There are that little gray brownish ugly thing that's around the building that's the fence. That's the cobblestone wall, and those commoners are out there just to show that people are moving about. You see that there are those two guards to the left and right of you, and there are two guards posted on either side of the door into this building. She walks up to Captain Arlagath. That's a terrible name. She leads you past two guards that are posted on either side of the wall. Each one, they glance towards her. They're kind of like they're just stiff and they're not moving, but they eye her and they give her like a little nod of approval. And she just walks up to the doors, opens it, and then she walks in, and then she like motions with her hand for you guys to follow into the building.
With the cauldron, is it like, can it go through?
Yeah, the door's wide enough for y'all to. But basically, you guys are you guys all going to enter this building? What is happening?
I would think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess so. I guess I'd quickly like just scan the crowd and everyone just to see if anyone looks sus. But
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
yeah. Natural 20.
Damn.
21.
So you do glance out through the crowd, and you see that there isn't anyone particularly sketchy that's like, you know, seems hostile or has like bad ill or bad will against you or anything like that. There's no one with bad vibes. You see, there are people taking notice of your group entering the town hall, so like willy-nilly, like everyone's like, who is that? Who are those people? Like there's people asking questions. Like, they are obviously, they see you guys headed, but they aren't really. They're just onlookers. Like as they see you go in, okay, let's have a meeting. And they keep walking, but you don't see anyone that sticks out in the crowd. That's kind of, you know.
Gotcha.
So
Sounds
you
good.
said they're hipsters, right?
Yeah, most of them are hipsters. That's their vibe. Is they're hipsters.
So the old man that we talked to, the hermit that had the visions and stuff, told Ichabod that he's going to need a disguise for tomorrow.
Yes.
So Ichabod's on the lookout for a really cool hat.
Okay. Yeah, you see there are plenty of people with hats. There are hats up. There's berets. There's beanies. There are like full on like spiked mohawk headdresses and stuff.
Does anybody have like the cool Russian like winter hats with the ear flaps?
Yes, you see there are about 4 people that have those. They're all walking past you, and you actually, as you're like looking over, you feel a gust of wind just, and one of their hats just flies off and just flies towards your location, just like smacks you in your face. And the person that lost their hat, they just keep walking. They don't even notice.
Oh, if they don't even care, he's gonna. So for his disguise, Ichabod's gonna take his. He's gonna still leave the scarf around his neck, but like take off the rest of the scarf around his head, and put on this cool hat.
And just like Superman and Clark Kent, no one will know the difference.
Right.
You feel pretty cool. You feel pretty hip. You all see Ichabod do this, and it's at first you're like, who the fuck is that guy? Oh, that's Ichabod. But it is enough to, you feel confident that it's enough to be.
And that's the best. That's the best I'm gonna be able to do, probably.
Yep.
So.
Yep. But you guys all enter the town.
With the cauldron.
Yeah, obviously with the cauldron. You have the cauldron in total. But you guys, one by one, you file into this building. The chamber you have been led into is decorated with a bunch of beautiful oil paintings that depict life in East Haven. There are, various like fishing. It's very much like fishing pictures, people holding up fishes, like knucklehead trout and stuff. But it is very much a snapshot of the life in East Haven. There are various. There is a large painting of the town itself that kind of sits at the far back wall. That little brown thing in front of y'all is kind of a stage for people to go up to and talk. But there is just a massive canvas of East Haven's town as like an aerial view. It's pretty impressive. But you turn your head to the southmost wall and you see that there is a 5-foot-long stuffed knucklehead trout on a wooden plaque. It bears this engraved copper plating that reads, "Big Nuck, caught by East Haven's fishers during the summer of 1479 DR." And that's all you kind of really see once you're in this room. There's not much to this room. There's not many people in this building. Like the town hall is typically during the lottery, when the lottery's getting close, it's kind of closed off for businesses and stuff. But you enter this room, and once you guys are in, Captain Arligan, she shuts the door behind you, and you see that she slides like a wooden beam to kind of block it from the inside. And she turns back to all of you. All right, everyone. Now, in good faith, you have earned my trust. I hope I begin to trust me. You begin to trust me, right? Now, for you guys to know in the future, if it ever happens, well, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but if you ever have to come in here and the town speaker is in danger, there is a secret way to enter his chambers. I'm about to show you that. Can I have your word that you will only use it if it's absolutely necessary? Because it's not much of a secret if I keep showing you.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Works for me. All right, she walks over to this. She would walk into the building. She could be in there with y'all. She walks up to this corner up in the upper left hand of the map, and you see that she's in front of this tapestry with a snow-capped mountain. And she points at it and says, "This is the secret entrance. Whenever want to sneak in the old sneaky way, you go through the snow-capped mountain." And she begins to like search the perimeter of the tapestry. And as she's searching, she says, "Now, Town Speaker Daneth is a friendly man. He's respectable. He's trustworthy. So try not to be rude on first impression. Please be respectful. He is a good man. He gives what he gets. He is very respectful, but he can be angered like most people. So he's not around here. He didn't come from here, but he's our town speaker. We like him." She says that a little like she looks down a little bit when she says that, but she finds a secret little like button or unseen latch that you can see from where you're at, and she presses it, and the tapestry swings outwards against the wall, and she steps inside and she disappears. And you hear her get greeted by a man with a very thick Russian accent. Now, God forbid, I'm probably gonna butcher it, but let's just imagine in this virtual world, this roleplay world, that it's Russian. She walks in and he's like, "Oh, my friend, why have you come to the secret entrance?" Oh God, it's terrible. Hold on, I gotta do my phrases. Give me a second. "Oh, my friend, you have used the secret entrance. So why don't tell me you're too good for the normal entrance." It'll get better, I swear. She walks in. You don't see this man, and she says, you hear from outside in this chamber. You hear her say, "Sir, I brought some people to meet you. You guys can come on in. Don't be shy." And she's already in the other room, and you guys walk in and see this. Dear God, you guys are children. You guys walk into this chamber, and you see that it is decorated in very much the same fashion as the first chamber. There are oil paintings depicting various landscapes, and in the middle of the room is a large table, which is that little brown orange drawing. It is surrounded by high-backed wooden chairs, and two of these chairs are occupied. In one of the chairs, there is a very small mousy woman. She has very curly hair. She wears these very large, round spectacle glasses that kind of slip and just push in up. And she looks like she's writing on various papers that are scattered all along this table. And next to her in a high-back chair, this chair has the heraldry of East Haven on it, so there's like a snowflake hovering above this guy's head in a sense, visualize. You see there is this man. He is dressed in this very awful looking garb, which I will show you a picture of. We're gonna go from Cap to R to Y to the next. Why are these names so difficult? Why didn't I just make new names?
Thomas.
Yes. Bob.
Johnson.
He is dressed in this very atrocious.
This fancy man.
He is a human, and he has this very well-groomed appearance. He is very much takes care of him. He's to the nine. He is dressed, and what you would assume he assumes is good fashion. He and this groomed appearance is very much a sign of wealth. You've seen that with all town speakers. They seem to be well groomed and have, they just look better than most. He is sitting lazily in the back of a chair with that little cane in his hand, and he's like twirling it, like as he's just like looking up at the roof, twirling it. And then his focus on twirling it kind of gets averted as you walk in the room, and he stops twirling it and puts it in front of him, and he just watches you all walk into the room. And as he watches you all walk in, he kind of eyes each of you individually, glances back at the sheriff, at the captain, just to reaffirming looks from her to kind of reinforce the idea that you guys are trusted individuals, and that this must be important if you guys came to this entrance. As he's looking through all, he's like, well, what do we have here? New faces, I see. Sit. Tell me, what can I do for you fine people?
We actually have something for you that you might be interested in.
Oh. What is that?
Lorian.
It's a cauldron. It's magical.
You
And then-
brought me a pot.
Well, it's it'll help you feed your town if you're interested. It's like I said, it's magical. Here, I'll give you the rundown on it. So you need to put 30 gallons of water in it, stir it for 1 minute, transforms into a stew, and 4 people can consume a gallon. So, and then you can do that 3 times a day. 360 people you can feed with the cauldron. It's magic.
That sounds pretty fucking cool. But,
Yeah.
how do you know it's magical? Do you have capabilities to identify the supposed magic, or is this just make-believe magic in your mind? Like, how do you prove? Like, people sold me beans before and said they would grow into a giant stalk and I would find treasure. And I from that day, I've kind of sworn never to get swindled. It is beautiful. It's a beautiful pot. But, do you have means to identify its? Can you show me how it works? Do you have 30 gallons of water?
Well, you don't need 30 gallons.
What do I need? Do I just need to piss in it? Piss in a pot?
Well, you just put 1 gallon in and 1 gallon.
You know how long it takes to get 1 gallon of water in this fucking town?
There's fucking lake.
There's ice. There's ice everywhere.
Yeah, melt it.
I mean,
Bushka.
if we could sleep, I could give you some water pretty quick, but I'm a little exhausted.
Let's just get someone to bring a gallon of water, and then we can show you.
Better yet, I can have.
If he's not interested, we can just take it
Well,
elsewhere.
you bring me a pot, and I'm supposed to believe it's magic. I don't. It's a pot. It's beautiful. I don't know you folks too well. I don't even know your names.
Is the prospect of feeding 360 people a day not worth it? A gallon of water when we live next to you live next to a lake? Come on,
Prospect
just
of feeding my people
work
is
with us. Work with us.
I want to work with you, but I don't want to get swindled again. I've been fucked before. I'm just trying to ask the questions that need to be asked.
I mean, we just need a gallon of water. That's it.
I will have water fetch. Prudence.
Yeah.
And he looks over to the little mousy girl. Can you please go get some water? He's like, sure. She skitters out of the room. And as she's gone to go get the water, he looks back at all of you and he's like, well, how did you come across the pot? What did you find it? Where did you find it?
Well, you know how all the fishermen were dying?
Yes.
Yeah,
Tragedy.
we went to investigate that, and we took care of the problem, and the problem had the pot. So we took the pot, and we brought it back here.
Very capable, I see. Capable.
Yeah.
You are a very, very strange individual. I've never seen your kind before.
Yeah, I know. I appreciate it.
It's very nice to see new faces and and all of you are new faces. I don't know any of you fuckers, but I like you. That guy's got a fucking scarf. Who the fuck wears scarves nice?
Hopefully everybody.
I know. I'm just pulling their scarf.
Hey, you got me.
But yeah, are you guys in town for the lottery tomorrow? Do you have your buttons already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Hey, you want to see mine?
For sure.
I showed my button.
Whoa, that is indeed a button right there. I see that clear as day. That's awesome. I hope best of luck, right? Hopefully, that would fucking suck if I got picked. But,
Okay, so you do have a button.
Yeah, of course. I am a townsfolk. I am a Delph.
What's your number?
Can't tell you that. That's me for me to know.
I'll tell
Can
you
I
mine,
insight
you tell
check
me
him?
yours.
You can insight check him. Yeah.
Does he have a number?
You can insight check him. You want to insight the him saying he had a number?
Yeah.
I got 22.
Nice rolls.
Did anybody else make the check as well, or is it just Lauren?
Oh, I didn't know we were all doing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone can make.
Oh,
Everyone
yeah.
can make an insight check.
Absolutely.
Ooh,
Insight. 15.
12.
You do believe that he is telling the truth. He does have a number. And as you were you're about to, you're reading his vibe. He reaches into a pocket. He's like, I'm just joking. I'm fucking with you. And he shows you his number. His number is it's the grossest number ever. It's 27.
What is
Say
it?
27?
Gross.
I hope that's none of y'all's numbers, because dear God, that'd be funny.
27.
I don't
27.
remember mine.
Yeah.
I've got 68.
Oh, Captain Arla she showed me she got 69.
Yeah.
Very funny, very funny. You gotta watch her. She's quick like cat. But yes, I have a number. I'm a Delph. I participate. I do my duty. But it's nice to see new people. I've never. I'm Danith. Nice to meet you. This is kind of awkward waiting for her to come back.
Yeah, well.
Can I just pour some of my water in my canteen into it to see if anything happens?
Yeah, you pour the water into the cauldron. It looks like it's beginning to light up a little bit, but it's just there's not enough water in your canteen to do the job. But It has this weird like hum to it. It glows a little bit, and he's like, "Oh," he's like, "What's that? That's
No.
does look magical.
I don't
It looks
know.
magical.
At
It
least
does look
it's
magical."
warm.
As the awkward, you guys are kind of in awkward silence. So, for a little bit, he kind of gets quiet a little bit.
Does he seem like the one that's working with the evil people?
There's
Like-
not much to go off of to like make a conclusion like that.
Yeah.
I mean, but if you as a player want to have that suspicion, you can definitely do that. You don't really know much about this guy. He doesn't. He seems very. He's Russian, but he doesn't. Seem
Think about ask him how much he or if he'd be willing to sell his walking stick.
You're asking that to him?
Yes.
Wow.
You want my stick, huh? Well, it's a good one. I twirl it every day. How much do you think you would want to buy it for? Name your price.
Well, let's see here. Take a closer look at it.
It's a very ordained and very blunt, basic, mundane stick with a little knob attached to it. It's not special at all. But he has this like shit-eating grin on his face as he's waiting on your answer.
It's like on second thought, I mistook it for something else.
Well, it's a good stick. Don't be ashamed to. You can have it. I will give it to you for free. Actually, here, take the stick.
I don't want your stick now.
No, there's no takesy back. You gotta take it now. You've already piqued my interest here.
Stop trying
I
to
can
give me
him
the
stick.
stick.
You can have my own stick. All right, here,
If
take the stick.
nobody's taking it, okay.
You can take it.
It
Yeah,
looks
it's a-
like a stick. Here, you have the
it's a
stick
stick.
back. I'm giving it back to you.
He
No
like- he
takesy
like-
backsies.
He like rubs his temple. Damn it.
Now
He
it's
knows the
an improvised weapon.
road. He knows the no takesy backs rule. This guy, you've got to watch him. Don't you sell like furs around town or something? Haven't I seen you
Oh.
before?
You have. Do you need any? I have plenty. Wait, I haven't checked on that. They might be gone.
Well, get back to me
Wait,
when
what?
you do know. Get back to me. I might want to purchase a fur.
I just killed an owlbear not long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would look. That would be. Could you sell me as like a? Can I make a rug out of it? I got a bird. So sorry.
Probably.
Excuse me. Well, if you can make a rug out of it, I would love it. It'd be a beautiful piece. I can put it on the table and people could look at the owl.
Ooh. That would be nice. Just like right there, front and
Beautiful.
center.
Just like that.
I see it. I see.
The vision is there, and as like you guys are talking about this rug idea, Prudence walks in with a small, or like several buckets of water, and she brings them over to the pot. She doesn't pour them in, but she drops them. She's like, oh. All right, I gotta go back to work. And she goes back to the desk and starts writing on papers and stuff. The townspeople's like, okay, well, let's see if you'll tell me the truth. And he waits for you all to pour the buckets of water. And he's like looking. So you're gonna get on with
Lorian.
this?
Pour it in.
I'm sorry. I'm a little tired.
We gotta.
About to pour some in.
All right. And he walks over and
I
like
don't know.
dips the stick in it and licks the stick a little bit. Oh. He's like, Stu. So you're telling me I can do this multiple times and feed more people?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Holy shit, Prudence.
Is it good?
I mean, it tasted pretty good. You want to try the soup? It's pretty.
Not off the stick. Oh,
No, I don't. No, get away from my stick. You don't want any no takesy backs.
that's true.
You've lost your opportunity to
takesy
get the
back.
stick. Okay, you lost the opportunity. This is
That's right.
it's pretty good. It's think of what Gal would think any really good tasting soup would taste like. And it tastes just like that.
Potato.
But, I did have the potato in there. That was a potato. Well, do you know what this means for my fucking town? This is fucking huge. This is big.
Right.
So
I mean,
Not that big, but
You
like,
have to buy it from us.
oh, this isn't a charitable donation to the town's,
No.
well-being. This isn't like, oh, your guys are just good-hearted people that want to
No.
benefit the town. Oh, so this isn't.
I mean, we could go to another town and sell it. I mean,
what is the price that you're thinking that you could get for this? Let's
What
talk
are-
about it.
Yeah.
Don't jump to no conclusion. Don't jump over to sell it to a different town. This is you brought it here for a reason, right?
What would you like to offer?
Yeah, how
What
much?
is this worth
how much?
to
Yeah,
you?
exactly.
Well, If I had a million gold, I could give it to you, but I don't have that. Thank God. I mean, it's
What
worth
do you
priceless.
have?
Oh, well, he starts patting his coat. There's no coins rustling. He's like, I must have placed it in my other coat. I found that he reaches his hand into like a little small pouch on his front of his coat, and you see his arm just like slowly it just goes deeper and deeper, like his arm just goes further and further into this pocket, and you figure that there might be some sort of storage or something going on. As he's like, at this point, he's like bent over, reaching all the way, and he's like, where the fuck did I put that fucking thing on? I feel it. Oh,
You need to go in, I can hold your leg.
no, don't come over here. Stay back.
Oh, man, I'm sorry.
It's okay. And he pulls out this he strains the pull. He like, pulls out this large pouch. And he pulls this it's more so a bag than a pouch. It's very fancy, and it is embroidered. It is a silken bag. It has like gold trimmed, like real golden trimmed embroidery on it. It is a fancy bag. And he plops it down on the table, and it gives a heavy like it's a heavy thud as it lands. And he's like, I thought I lost it. That would have been fucking bad. He opens it up, and he reaches in and he pulls out these 5 large, massive gemstones. They're beautiful cut, just exquisite. He plops them. He's like, this is my personal wealth. This was given to me by my long past babushka. You know, each of the stones here, they're worth 500 gold pieces. That is what I'm willing to offer you today for your magical pot.
Nothing out of the town's
Coffers.
treasury? Yeah, right. It's an investment for the town, no?
The magic.
He looks
That's
over
what I
at Prudence.
think.
He looks over at Prudence and he looks at her. What does the town treasury have? Prudence looks back and she's like, not a lot. No. He looks over. We can't pull from the town's treasury. We don't store lots of gold. It's we try to invest as much as we can when we can. I mean, this is what I have today. It's a good offer. I think it's a valid offer, and I'm willing to. Well, we can negotiate. I mean, or you can. There's no one else in East Haven that has more money than this, right? No one even knew about my special pocket, right? But you did proposition you were going to take it to another town. If you don't feel pleased with that, you can still take it to another town. Don't take it to Targos. Fuck Daenerys. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
You can take it to Bryn Shander. Vesta would love it. You could even take it to a smaller town. Well, then obviously the payout will be great, but if you wanted to be a good person with a kind heart, you could take it to a smaller town and save them from it. But this is what I have, and he leans back, crosses his arm, and he waits to see what happens.
Can me and my compatriots discuss?
Yes, you take your time. Prudence, let's go. Captain, let's go. You guys can stay in the room. We'll step out into the hallway, and then when they're ready, just come get us.
Okay.
They all step out into the
Well-
hallway.
While they're out of the room, I just want to look under the table, check on any like paintings, do anything.
Yeah, you can make an investigation check.
Can I help with this?
Yeah, you can help them.
You're so cool.
I mean, you guys are left alone in this little conference room, right? There's still some papers on the table. There's a little door to the south. You saw them exit into a door into what you assume is a hallway. There's a
I
door
got
to the south. That do that.
Dirty
So-
20.
Yeah. You turn this room over without as best you can without like turning it over. Actually, right? You don't
Right.
fuck it up and make it look like you're looking, but you don't find anything out of ordinary. Everything in this room is very much plain faced. There's no secret vaults behind any paintings. There's
And
no
knives.
secret knob or anything under the table.
Mhm.
The only thing you see of interest is that there's a door in the back. There's not. It doesn't look locked. But as far as this chamber goes, there doesn't seem to be anything in it.
Well, okay. I'll just like talk while I'm looking around. 2,000. The monetary worth of this is 2,500, but I'm sure if we went elsewhere, we could get more. But maybe we say, hey, we get a favor from the city as well.
Yeah, I also don't think it's smart carrying this
Right.
cauldron around. So
Yeah, especially with tomorrow.
Really quickly, you guys all cut out on me again, so I didn't hear, like, what were the stones and stuff?
There are 5 gemstones worth 500 each.
What kind of gemstones?
Just
Oh,
fine
just
cut.
He
okay.
didn't say. Yeah.
Okay, so it's not like some obscure thing. It's something like people would actually want to maybe
Yeah.
buy.
You know, we
Okay.
can cash him in.
Okay.
We'd have to go to a bigger city, probably.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
Isn't this one of the big cities, though?
yeah.
So,
Okay. Yeah. So that and a favor, because they can't offer us any more
Right.
money.
What? We get another favor?
Yeah, I think we have to, because I think we could upcharge it other places.
Oh,
to be
you're saying
honest.
we ask for a favor, not that they offered a
Yes.
favor, right?
Yes.
Yeah. No,
yeah,
I think
we ask.
that's.
I'm not sure if we could get more anywhere else because the money here is coming from the town speakers' own pockets. We can't be sure that other towns are going to have such generous town speakers.
Yeah, but I would think a place like Brinchanda would actually have coffers, like, to pull from, you know.
Yeah.
If it's like roughly the capital of Icewind Dale, it would make me think there's more wealth there, and also they'd
Well-
have better ways of getting funding for something like this.
Well, you're the one who'd be carrying it, but it
Yeah.
would definitely make traveling much
Well,
slower.
I don't
I think we
really
should take
want
it.
to. Yes, yeah, a favor though. We should be like, hey, we get a favor.
he seems willing to, so.
Yeah.
Maybe I missed this. Should we make sure that they're like actual like gems? Like, is that something
Oh,
that one of us could?
That's.
That he's not like faking
don't-
us out.
I don't really have an expertise in
Um,
gyms.
Well,
Raina
someone
does.
could try.
Maybe Raina can do it for us.
That's a different campaign.
I know.
If she was here, she would be perfect. Jayla doesn't know shit.
If anyone wants to like invest, like, you can make like I feel like a nature check. would probably
Hey,
be
wait,
pretty
would
good.
my background kind of help with that? Because you know, sketchy
Sure.
stuff.
Sure.
You know, sketchy
That's
stuff.
what I was thinking, because like I know I've sold things that I've found. Maybe I could tell.
And
So
I
then
will.
Give me advantage.
I will guide Jayla.
Visca and Jayla, you guys can have advantage, right?
Okay.
You guys can
Oh.
roll
Advantage and guidance for Jayla.
and guidance. You can roll whatever you feel best fits. You can do investigation, even nature to see if it's even a gem. Like, you know, nature. That's kind of, that can go hand in nature. But I think investigation and nature are probably the
Okay.
two stats to this one.
Okay.
Fiska Longlegs rolled.
Yeah, you can see that. Okay,
Yeah,
got 20.
I love it.
Not a dirty 20.
Very nice. Jayla, what'd you get?
17.
Okay, so you guys both go over the gems. They are gems. You know, they are true and true. They are worth 500 gold each. You inspect them. They are precious, and for the sake of narrative, it is just like these are, you know, this outside game. If say Craig ever wanted to have Revivify, you could repurpose 300 gold of the 500 one gemstone to a 300 gold piece diamond, like that, and keep 200 gold. They are just various. It's just a gemstone. You know, it can be whatever the fuck you want.
When I can actually cast that.
When you can cast that, that's why I'm just like bigger picture.
Yeah.
But they are gemstones. They are what they are.
True.
You know exactly what these are. They are what are you saying?
Yeah, so we potentially don't cash in all of them if, you know.
Right.
And for ease of character inventory, if you guys literally want to just add gold instead of saying, "Oh, I got a 500 gold gem piece," you do that. But if there's a spell later on, we're like, "Oh, I'm having gems or whatever," so you kind of have to make that decision when you put it on your sheet.
Yeah, I almost wonder, do we keep one gem and sell the other?
I thought we
Also
got.
It'd also be a lot easier to carry one gemstone than a crap load of gold around this.
It's
Always.
very true.
I thought we got like a gem.
Jingle jingle.
Like
I mean,
a
I have
diamond
a
worth
I have a 50 GP diamond,
300.
but like for Revivify down the road, like if maybe we don't come across gems again, right? Like between now and when it can be cast.
Right. If there's a jeweler's here, you could trade in the 500 for 300, and then we would still get the 200 to use.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, sounds good. I'm gonna around that door. I'm gonna start sniffing to see if I smell anything.
Oh, which door? You can move your character. The one that's at the bottom or the one in the hallway? The one they exited through, which is the far right.
Not the one.
The one right below it.
Yeah.
Cool. That one is. So go ahead and make a sniff check.
If I get any smells.
Get a good sniff.
I got 16.
Yeah, you're sniffing. Yeah, you sniff. It smells like furs and mothballs. You probably figured that this might be a closet of some sort with the smells that you're getting from it.
Okay. I'm gonna turn the knob, but not open the door.
Yeah, it burns easily.
You think we should open this door?
No.
I will.
Yeah.
Why are we snooping in his stuff?
Yeah.
They're just not.
Did you
here,
see
so-
all those fucking snowflakes?
Not on Daneth.
Oh yeah, what color were his eyes?
He
No.
has brown eyes.
There were snowflakes when we were entering.
On
like,
the
on
town's
the
heraldry.
door.
The
Yeah,
little-
we're also
Yeah.
in the middle of the
Yeah, but it's
like,
a
a winter wonderland.
Oh,
There's a lot of snowflakes.
Just saying.
She went
Especially this
outside.
Alright, let's
Seems too nice. I don't know.
better
Sure,
take clothes
I want.
or hats.
Okay.
Just anyone.
I'll just open it and peek in. Bodies.
You open it and peek in, and it looks like there are some clothes in there. It looks like the room goes a little too. If you're looking into the door.
Yeah.
So in your character's mind, to the right of you, it looks like it goes back. But on the maps to the left, it looks like it goes back a little bit further. It looks like it's bigger than what you see. You feel as if you could probably look in a little bit closer and get a bigger picture.
Elazal's just like, I'm not gonna lie. At this point, we should just assume everyone's a hag because that's kind of the way things are going.
Okay. I'll just
There's more hags.
I also
Why?
don't trust any town speakers because of
right.
that note. So
Or anyone with blue eyes. Like, where?
Jay-
What is
Well,
left?
well,
I
go.
didn't do anything, I
go.
swear.
Yeah,
I'll just-
he's
I'll whisper to Jayla. Jayla, just stand in front of the door. Fiska, if you want to come in here with me and help me look.
Fisker shrugs and comes in.
Yeah, move your token in there.
Oh, I'm looking at other sheets. Got it.
Yeah, you head in, and it is it's a closet. It looks like it's a personal clothes closet. You see that there is a full set of what looks like cold weather clothing stored, haphazardly. There is a wooden trunk that looks like there's a lock on it, and it's not shut.
Missing something here.
And then you obviously see that door
Oh,
to what looks like maybe another room.
that did not
I'm gonna-
that did not reload for me. So I'm like, no one's moving anything. What are we talking about?
Oh, sorry.
No, you're
I'm
fine.
gonna-
It was on my end.
I'm gonna turn the knob on the next door.
It burns with ease.
Fuck it.
Just
I'm
say
gonna
you're
open-
looking for a bathroom. It's all right.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna open it.
You open it. You step inside when you open, or you just open.
No, I open the door. I don't step inside it.
It looks like a bathroom. It looks like a
Oh.
bathroom. There is mop buckets. There is a simple wash basin,
I love
rack, and a toilet.
You need to go.
The way I'm imagining these scenes going is Lorena is like kind of like nervously opening the door, and Fiska just like pokes her neck in around.
Yeah, absolutely.
You guys, you found Town Speaker's bathroom. This is his bathroom.
Does it look fancy?
It doesn't look
What
too.
kind of
I mean, the
bucket
tub
wash
looks
does he
fancy. It looks nice, but it's not like.
Elazal-
lavish, like, he's not
Elazal-
spoiling it.
Elazal peeks his head and he's like, "Is there a box of sand in there?"
Also, you do see that there is like a locked trunk, wooden trunk on the ground closet.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, Fiska can do that.
I know. See, Fiska knows. She noticed it, but she's not gonna open it.
Why don't you
I don't.
make a perception? You can make a perception check. Those of you in this space, the closet, the bathroom.
Okay.
Like I don't really see a need to make enemies with a. Oh my goodness!
check,
I
that's
got I got a natural 0. So.
I got a 12.
Oh,
Oh no! I'm sorry. I got a 4. I misread.
I got a 12.
D&D Beyond.
I got a 15.
All right, Elza, you clock. The wooden chest trunk is dummy locked. Their lock is on it, but it is not closed entirely. It's just dummy locked.
Does it... Okay.
I mean, I'm just like Fiska standing in the doorway.
She stands in
Not-
the doorway
not-
and like she stretches
Yeah.
her wings.
I was like, yeah, not to the bathroom, but that one, yeah. I'm still going to roll a sleight of hand just in case.
Yes, for sure.
Can I be Milo for like just as I rolled a natural 1 plus 4, so 5.
I mean, it's unlocked.
I mean, you go to try to open the trunk, and you kind of like miss and hit the lock a little bit, and the lock separates a little bit more, so you can see that.
Okay, I just very nervously quickly remove the lock and open the trunk.
Yep, you lifts up. You see there are 6 pristine, cotton rolled rolls of toilet paper.
That's a good place for toilet paper. I close it and put the lock back on.
Yep.
No, you should lock it this time.
But lock it, yeah. But actually lock it this time.
Okay. All right. Do you actually lock it?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. You lock the toilet paper. So
He's gonna shit.
may God have mercy on the town speaker's asshole a little bit.
I guess I'd shut the bathroom door on our way back in, and then move back to where I was.
So we're taking the deal, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so,
With a
yeah.
favor. With a favor. We just got curious. That's all.
Did you guys find any secrets?
There's a bathroom over there.
Unless I was like, I mean, really, before he goes in the bathroom, he should open the chest, right? Like, not when he's in there and come back out. Like, I get it. Sometimes you forget, but
Now he's gonna know somebody messed with his toilet paper.
or
Oh,
maybe
no.
he forgot.
We're never gonna get a favor now.
Well, hopefully he doesn't look at
the
it
butterfly
before we make the deal. Wait, did somebody lock my toilet paper chest? No deal.
It's the cat guy.
Oh my!
I
also
knew
backed
it.
him up.
I knew it.
You hear a couple like a quick rasp on the outside door. It's like, my friends, are you okay in there? Are you still in the room? I hope you don't steal the gems and just leave. Now that I think about it, probably wasn't a good idea to leave you in
We
the
couldn't run away with a fucking cauldron. I'm sorry.
Gems
cauldron
and
was
cauldron.
way too heavy.
Beep, beep, beep,
We're still in here.
beep. Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah.
how's the conversation going? Do I need to come
I'm
back
gonna
in
use
yet?
the
Or
bathroom.
We're discussing.
there's a bathroom in that closet, and there should be some toilet paper in the chest. If you feel free to shit in there, but don't clog it up, please. Dear God.
No promises.
Don't
Okay, I'll give you some more time. Just let me know when you're ready.
don't clog up the hole in the ground.
Is this door unlocked?
Yeah, that's the door they went into the hallway from.
They went in there.
Oh, they
Oh,
went in
standing
there.
here.
Oh, okay.
You assume that it's like it goes to a hallway. That's just you assume it's a hallway.
Cool. Alright.
Time.
Are we ready to
Yeah, I
come back in?
I think
No,
so.
we gotta wait
yeah.
a sec. I said I was going to the bathroom.
Well, I mean, you can go to the bathroom. Do you need to be here to make the deal? I mean, do we have your vote?
Yes.
Okay.
I zoned out when it happened, but I'm down.
Oh, okay.
Sounds good.
Alright. Come back
Fine.
in.
Oh, did he go take a shit? Is he in that bathroom?
Oh,
What?
he's gonna be in there a while, so.
Oh God, I hope he doesn't stink it up.
He's got problems.
I mean, when you
Oh.
gotta go,
I can't
you
move
gotta
my
go.
token.
Talk about townspeaker hospitality. Am I right? We should be thankful. Should be thankful.
I can't move my token.
Alright.
The toilet paper is locked.
No, the token. I can't move my player.
There you go.
Oh, thank you. Oh, that was a nice token.
Holy shit, that was quick.
Oh, I only had to pee.
Oh, okay, good.
All right,
good,
we're
good.
good. We're good.
Well, if you ever got pooped, just remember there's toilet paper on the front. So
I did notice there was a chest that you said.
use it wisely, though. I had it imported from Waterdeep. It took me quite a bit to get that much toilet paper.
Oh,
I was using rags and furs. So if you speaking of furs, if you want to sell me some shit fur, I could use them for my ass. Thank you.
Shit for?
I don't know
Anyways,
if I have shit for it.
All right. Get down to business.
what we talk here, Choki? What do we decide? What do we talk on?
Sorry. We'll take your deal on one condition.
Okay, what is the condition?
We want a favor.
That is so vague. What do you mean by a favor? Like, do you want me to
Just-
kill your cousin? Do you want me to? Well, what is a favor to you? Because
Elazal's like, wait, you know my cousin?
I don't know. I don't know what I don't know what you are, frankly. Okay,
Wait, do you know my cousin?
That's fair.
aren't you all cousins to all the Goliaths around here?
Okay,
No.
that was a low blow, but I get it.
I don't know.
A little racist.
Yeah, it's kind of racist. Not gonna lie.
Let's get 2 favors for that.
Yeah.
No,
I
just
feel like that's a second favor on top of
the
that.
first favor you already used up by pissing in my commode. Okay, so let's get back to business. Let's cycle back around. Go back to business.
Yeah, a favor. We're not sure what it's gonna be, but
Okay, let me
when
think
it comes
about that.
time,
Let me think about this. Give me a second.
well, we know other town speakers that are already willing to do so. So
Oh, really? He's gonna roll an insight check on you when he said that.
Mm.
do I have to roll deception?
If you're trying to deceive him, you can roll deception. If you want to persuade him that you know other townsfolk, you try to persuade him.
I mean, we do.
Or if you want to even do intimidation. I mean, it could be intimidating in a sense.
Mm.
Are we trying to intimidate him?
But I don't think it's really
Oh,
intimidating.
yeah.
I don't think
I
it's
mean,
a true
it's
intimidation.
kind of a harmless intimidation.
Yeah.
I know a good tribe that would like it.
What'd you roll?
You tell me, I'll tell you.
Oh, 1, 2.
He rolled a 19
They didn't roll that high.
with no modifier. He rolled a 19 with no modifier. That's it's
Go
just a
ahead.
straight. It's just a straight roll. Let's see what he rolled.
Oh, 15.
He
I'm not lying.
you know, you are strong like bull, but you lie like shit. I don't believe that.
Did
What?
you just call me
Let's
a
just do
bull?
the deal.
But anyways, I do think that this is the best deal for you. If you really want to sell this here, I think it's worth it. I obviously want to purchase it. Obviously, I have interest. But if you leave the room without selling it, the offer's off the table, and
We so with a favor
a favor.
and the
I will
gem.
accept on one condition that there can't be anything that would go against my code of conduct. You know, nothing that would make me look bad in townspeople's eyes or anything that would affect my own
That's valid.
emotional
I
No,
emotional well-being.
I think that's fair.
Emotional well-being is like that's really wide. Which
It is a very
Yeah, I mean it's a little
If
vague,
it doesn't
but-
affect my mental health, I will.
The dude is offering to say yes to the favor.
Right, I
which
mean,
is
how
great.
sensitive are you though? No, just kidding.
I mean,
my feelings.
I am the town speaker after all. I have to take some shit,
You're right.
right? There's
Sure.
people that complain about. There was a fucker. I forgot his name. He's a piece of shit now. I don't like him anymore. But he had a 200 gold debt to pay off, and he brought that shit in and brought it all in and copped it. I had to fucking count it. Me and Prudence had to count it all day. Fuck that guy. Fuck
It
him.
was Kramer, I think.
Yes. How'd you know? You know him too? Did you know him too?
He was. That guy's the worst.
Fuck that guy. Anyways.
I guess we'll take it.
Yeah. I'll shake his hand, but I'm gonna squeeze hard because I'm mad he called me a bull.
Yeah, he shakes anyone's hand. He has a very, his smile. He's smiling like he's happy he has his purchase. His smile is very shitty. It's a very shitty grin. He's just like it's like a smug smile. But he shakes all your hands and he says, "Okay, well, deal's complete. You can leave the. I will have some of my homes guard move the cauldron to the dungeon, just for safekeeping. And then we'll make use of it. This will help the town greatly. Actually, thank you very much."
So you're going to like use this to benefit the town, right?
Yeah, of course. Why would am I just gonna be a fat ass and stay in the dungeon and eat out of it? No.
Can I
I
insight check
actually
that?
care about my I care about my people. I care about my people.
Can I insight check that?
Yeah, you can insight check that.
I don't really care that much. So.
I got it. 15.
You believe him. He seems genuine when he says he cares about the town people. But I am going to keep it just in the dungeon until the whole lottery goes on, the whole sacrifice is over, you know. And then once the beginning of the month happens, we will find the rightful place for it in town, and we will open business. We will feed people. This is a big deal. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Well,
Alright,
you can call it Stew of Plenty.
Oh, I like that's a good name. No plenty. Well, you guys are still in town in a couple of days. Come on by and get some stew. Have some stew now.
Well, it might be good to use it on people who struggle to get food.
Well, everyone in this town struggles for food, but I you know, there will be
I'm sure there's some wealthy individuals who don't
first
need
come,
it.
first serve. Well, there are a couple people with coin, but that's you know, everyone in this town is fair. That's why we have the
True.
lottery. Everyone has a chance, and first come, first serve. So
Okay.
thank you for your kindness. Thank you. It was a pleasure doing business with you. I hope to see you tomorrow at the lottery draw. I'll be there. See you out there, hopefully.
Sure.
Awesome.
I guess.
Awesome. Oh, thanks for coming. Bye.
Bye.
Does he think he got the better out of us in that deal?
Do you want me
If
to
I
insight check on that?
Yeah, I do.
go for it.
100%.
I got a 14.
You believe he got it up on y'all. He got a better one over on y'all.
True.
But you guys have sealed the deal. Are you guys? So you guys walk out the establishment with some five gemstones in tow. You guys are free to do what you want in town.
Probably find somewhere to stay.
Isn't it late though? Oh,
It's
we're going
about
to stay at
7:30.
Rita's.
It's about 7:38
Yeah.
at this point. I would
We're
say
staying
let's take a break, bathroom break, water break, because it is.
Awesome.
We got time to do that.
Yeah.
We'll take a quick 5-minute break and then pick it back up. When Craig gets back, I'll let him know.
We'll reconvene.
Okay, reconvene.
Woo.
There's no one here. I suppose I could hit the away button.
Oh, we took a bathroom break. Sorry, Craig. So I'm screeching. Mm-hmm. It just crashes it. Hmm. Hmm. Uh, mhm. Fixes the issue. Hmm. Well, at least that was a better meeting with the town speaker than with Nerith. Yeah. I mean, that guy's just, there's not really anything wrong with that guy. He's not really, he's just a little skeptical. A lot of gold you guys got. Oh. We got
What
a
did I
lot
miss?
We got a lot of gold in the campaign. That's a lot of gold. It befits our level, though.
Hmm. Yeah, I totally missed like the whole conversation after Lorian investigated the room. The kids let the dog out, so I had to run down the block.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, what happened was he sold you guys. You guys sold the pot for 5
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's all that really matters in that situation. That dog is going crazy over down the food bowl.
Do you feed my dog?
Oh, I fed Nebby. Thought you were gonna get her some food.
No, I haven't eaten.
I'll feed her after you're done. She ate when I got home. She didn't eat her food until I got home.
Okay.
You know how she is. Weirdo.
Actually, really good. Oh, we haven't had her back to the vet, but like she's eating fine, she's acting fine. She actually may have put on some weight, so yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, she loves it out there. Yeah, she's doing great. It's like Chrissy said, she's like, we're not gonna prolong anything, but as long as she's fine, then she's fine, and then whenever she's not, then we'll make a decision. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, ready?
So, yeah, so okay, I guess we'll discuss it in stream.
No.
Welcome back from our bathroom break. We are picking right back up. You guys have exited the town hall. You guys left the building without Captain Arlagath, Prudence, or the town speaker. They all stayed in that room. But you guys are outside of the town hall now.
Yeah.
Back out on the streets. You walked out of the gates and everything. You're back out on the streets. What are y'all gonna do?
Do we want to go sell the thing? And if you want to trade the 500 gem for a 300, and then we can get the 200.
What time of day is it?
It's like 7:38.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get it done today.
Everything's probably closed,
He
right?
said if we were just gonna sell it, that we could just add it to our shit.
Oh, you're just... Well, yeah, you're just clarifying what we want to do with what we have, not
Yes.
when we do it, right?
Right.
I want to check on my pouch.
Yeah, I would just
Also
clarify with the group, like, are you all right with selling everything but 300 worth? That way, like...
Yeah.
I assume Elazel would know that eventually he's going to be able to
Yeah.
do something, and this is what it requires.
Yeah, you would
Yeah.
know that. And
So I would
that's
just
something-
clarify with the group, like, are you all right with just me holding like a $300 diamond or 300 gold diamond, and then the rest we get rid of.
You take a gemstone and buy it like rock candy.
Yeah.
Break it off for some- give me 300 gold.
We
Here you
can
go.
also get this the bag and that scroll identified.
Yeah.
Curious to see what kind of bag that is.
Well, I mean,
What-
can one of us do that? I don't remember. Does anybody have identify?
You can. No one has identified. The only reason you guys know
Really?
the Cauldron
Our
money
whole
was
group?
because there was a nat 20 roll.
I can look at it.
I mean, you guys can all look at it. I mean, they don't. The cauldron is different because the cauldron looked special, right? It was bronze, it had like satyrs and nymphs on it.
So who
It was
can, who
all
can
system.
cast identify? Wizards, bards?
Wizards,
Wizards,
bards.
bards. Let me look.
So like our entire other group except for Milo.
Yeah, we have like 3 full martial classes right now. So
Mm,
You guys
yeah,
could
bards and
probably-
wizards.
Wow, Wizard and Bards, we have neither.
right.
You know, I can look at
Yeah,
it.
I guess we could bring it to someone.
Yeah.
Is there any way, but like before we get it identified, can we like, because the town is so impoverished, it makes sense to look at it first just to see if like we can identify anything familiar that one of us may have seen before, so we know
Yeah,
like,
I
oh,
will
okay,
say
this is okay to bring to someone without them like stealing it from us.
Yeah, I mean, I will say like from you could probably, without even rolling, you could probably ascertain that it's probably magical in nature, right? They got it off that dead wizard. The scroll, the little parchment thing, it looks like a spell scroll. You already have gotten spell scrolls in this campaign already, so
Yeah.
you know that's probably what that is to your best ability.
Okay.
But the bag itself is just this gray, very tattered, basic-looking knapsack with like a little tie around it. There's probably the only way to probably figure out what that is either to get it identified or to reach in and see what happens.
So is
Origin.
that something?
I'll
Okay.
do it.
I was gonna say, is that something like as far as identifying goes? Is that something we can do tonight, or would that be like in the morning? Like if it's everything closed now, or
So unlike this town's not like Bridgender, this town is you got a good couple hours. You could
Oh,
probably
okay.
find
Okay.
someone to
Yeah.
identify, and I'd say your best bet would probably be you could probably go to the market, like the market square that's in town.
yeah,
They might have somebody there that could identify it. You could probably go to the Grove of the Winter Tree, which is the Temple of Sylvanas in this town. It's like a temple. There's a Temple of Tempest and City Garrison. There's that. But those are like holy places, so you don't really know if someone would be like actually able to identify it properly. But your best bet's probably the market.
Does the scroll look like it's like arcane magic or divine magic?
Arcane magic.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Is it okay if I
it's in
reach in the
basic
bag?
ink.
Yeah, I mean, fuck it.
yeah. I mean, it's if it's okay with you, if that's really what you want to do, then reach in the bag, sure.
I'm curious.
Well, I get it. I think we're all probably curious, but
I'll be the one to take the hit.
all right.
If anything happens, I guess.
Okay,
It's an
you reach into
initiation.
the bag. So as you take the bag and like you open it, and you kind of like look into it, Gal, but it's just like pitch black in there. It's like it doesn't look like there's a bottom to it. It's made out of like gray cloth. You reach into the bag though. You put your hand in.
Yeah.
You feel what feels like fuzzy mothballs in there. You like it feels like there's like a bunch of fuzzy stuff.
I'm gonna grab one out, I guess.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a d8 for me.
It's the little cold little dust balls from Spirited Away.
Roll a d8.
Little soot sprays.
Yeah.
A 2.
A 2. You reach into this little bag, and as you pull your hand out, there's this giant rat that's just looking at you as you pull this rat out of this bag. It is a giant rat though, so it is like it's big. You're like, ooh.
Is it bigger than the bag is?
Yes.
Nice.
Put it back.
It is a
Hey,
big
do I
rat.
put it back? What do I do? Is it hostile?
It doesn't. It looks very. It's looking at you with like love.
Where are we right now?
You're in the street.
Let it go. Let it go.
What? It looks nice.
Do you want to keep a giant rat around?
Well, we did just get rid of one pet.
Put it back to
I
his
mean,
home.
might as well get it one.
Well, can any of us domesticate a giant rat?
It looks domesticated already, but I pulled it out.
Can any of us speak to the rat? Maybe we can find out information.
We have some potions of animal friendship.
It's rat.
Oh.
It's a rat bag.
I think I have
If you
one.
want to use yours on the rat.
But animal friendship does not give us information though.
Yeah.
That just means it's more friendly.
The rat begins to speak. Oh, my turtles! What are you doing?
Yeah.
No,
Teach me karate.
It
Yeah.
doesn't speak. But the rat is not hostile. It is looking at you with like it's kind of looking like Remy off Ratatouille when he was like begging for food or whatever his brother was. He's very
Yeah,
cute.
the Russian.
Wait, none of us can speak with animals either? What are we doing?
Ratatouille.
We don't
What
have
have
a
we
druid
done
or
thus
a-
far in this campaign?
We don't have a druid or a ranger or whatever.
But the rat looks happy.
Put it on your
Can
head.
I
See
pet him?
mangy.
Yeah, you can pet him. He accepts the pets. He doesn't. He's like leaning into him a little bit.
He likes the pets.
Well, I mean, I guess.
Well, now we have to name him. Anyone?
I'm not ready.
Can I
He's your pet.
can I speak to it in?
Will do.
I'm gonna try 3 different languages on this bastard, and I hope the rest of us try all of our languages. I'm gonna
I'll
try.
try one.
I'm gonna try Celestial, Draconic, and Primordial.
What are you saying?
We come in peace.
Basically, do you like being in that bag?
Just like it's looking at you as it squeaks its head in confusion.
Okay, and then Common. I try Common.
It still squeaks in
Okay.
confusion.
I don't think it understands language.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it seems
It's bewitched.
it seems
It's a
pleased. Like it's not coming out of a bag angry, right? So I feel like someone owned it,
And now he's mine.
and maybe it knows one of the languages the owner of the rat. I don't know.
Oh, I think he should be named Linguini.
Well,
Linguini.
Linguini.
Somebody walks past you. That's a big word.
Oh, it looks like it fit him.
well, I mean, okay, so it came out of the bag happy, right? I
Yeah.
guess put it back in the bag for now until we can find someone who can speak to animals, and maybe it has information. I don't know.
Anything else in there?
I will say
That
That rat-
A couple things.
that rat is bigger than that bag. So
Yeah,
maybe
So how am I gonna put him back?
I think you try and see what happens.
Try this.
Did you just kill him? Did you just try to shoot Eldritch Blast at it? Come on.
Oh, the rat.
What was
wait.
that? What was that?
You guys see when I roll stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that? Monster.
Do you not see that, like, at the top? It's-
Linguini.
No, it's
That's funny.
cooked linguine. I mean, it came out of the bag, so it probably fits back in the bag, right?
I can ask him. Do you want to go back in the bag, buddy?
He's just looking at you and squeaking. Squeak, squeak.
I think that's a no.
Why do you think that? Wait, why do you think that?
Look at him.
Well, can you at least try though? And if he resists, then he doesn't want to be in the bag, right? I just want to see if he can go back in the bag because he's bigger than the bag.
I'll grab both and just kind of push a little towards.
Yeah, you go to push him and he just like hits the bag and like repels away from it. Like it does. Like it actually looks like there's a force pushing it away from the bag. Like it
I'm
just
sorry.
like he's like squeezing or whatever.
Elazal's like, wait, hold on. We're in the middle of the street. Can we like, go somewhere less conspicuous, where we're not trying to shove a giant rat in a bag? Because I honestly, I want to try to climb into it. I'm very curious at this point.
Wait, what?
Street art. We should put out a coin collection for street art.
Just for your information, the bag weighs about like half a pound. So. It's
Wait,
small. It's big.
did it weigh half a pound with the rat in it too?
It weighs half a pound. It's very much like a coin purse. It doesn't look like a.
Right, but a giant rat came out of it.
It felt like there was a couple things in it.
Yeah.
Let's
Wait,
go
is
to
it-
Reba's house.
That's a good
You
place to
don't
do
wanna-
it. Yes.
Do we not want to sell this stuff?
I mean, we could do it in the morning, right?
I
Well,
need to
if
look
things
for
are
my
still
boat.
open.
Right, but here's the
I
thing.
thought we just did all that.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
I thought we just like.
Oh,
Talking
we
about from the
did
gold
we
distribution? Yeah,
did
yeah.
we fast forward all that?
Yeah, we can just say that happens as you guys.
Okay, because I was
And
gonna say,
I got no.
I'm exhausted,
Got your
and I'm sure we're all exhausted. Yeah, I did I get 300? Did we exchange that appropriately, Jacob? To where I got like a
Oh, no.
300.
Well, Star was doing the math on it. What would you figure out the math was on it?
Well, he's
No, the
without
diamond.
The 300 diamond.
The diamond that I need. Did we exchange that properly to where I have a 300 gold diamond? Yeah.
There's no
Okay.
need for like interaction.
Okay.
for that to happen. I can
Right.
do that.
And I split it between 6 people, 2,200. So.
Yeah.
It should be
Yeah.
in the chat.
What's the chat?
Rich.
Where am I?
As you
There
guys
it is.
fill the weight in your coin purses, you walk past various signs that say "Watch thy pouch."
I'm
you guys
holding
remember,
mine
as you
close.
guys remember, East Haven is a pickpocket
One's
town.
almost-
Oh,
Yeah, I stick it in between my breasts.
I tape it to my chest.
Perfect. Where'd you get tape from?
You just invented it.
That's a bigger question I want answered.
It's
Yeah, you guys.
extra fat.
Oh, good.
We don't talk about it.
and we yeah, I guess we gotta read this.
I need to
You're going
find my
up.
belt.
Rebus?
Because Rebo's scared at night. Rebo's scared all the time.
I need to
Oh,
put
yeah,
some.
that.
I need to put
I
Rebus
like
intro
Reba.
music into this
Oh, is it the the theme song to Reba?
for the show. Yeah. That's
Hell
it.
yes!
Oh,
I wish I remembered it.
You guys, with your new giant rat on your shoulder. You know,
she's a survivor. I know that much.
Yeah, we got
Has
linguini.
5 kids and never stopped.
Right.
Yes.
You guys find your way back to that plain and ordinary house. The door's closed, and you do remember, as characters, you do remember that it will most definitely be locked, as Reba was very paranoid. And just because it has been quiet some time, your characters do remember that talking about a secret knock that would help Reba distinguish you from other people.
Oh, so
But you were in front of the door.
we shouldn't spread out evenly and scratch at the walls. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, that'd be fun.
Now, you check your pelts on the way there. You check your pelts are still intact. They're still-
I love that Fisk is like, yeah, let's do it.
Oh,
Let's scare the shit out of my child.
Terrible.
does anyone remember the knock? Is it just like
I think it was just the regular like do
Was
do
it
do
was
do,
it
wasn't
shaved
it?
Haircut?
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody liked my one knock.
I like the one knock. I said the one knock. I thought it sounded great. Just
Knock 3 times
okay?
on the ceiling if you want me.
We'll knock.
How do you
the
knock?
secret way.
Alright, you knock the secret way. You-
Do 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 do
Yep.
do.
That's the knock.
Then-
That's what y'all
And
decided
then
on.
Roger Rabbit comes busting out.
It's like the one thing I remember.
You guys do the secret knock. You've been through the secret painting today. Now you do the secret knock. You guys are just full of crazy things.
Secrets.
I got a rat.
After, and a secret rat that's from a secret bag. After a brief delay, you hear several locks, begin to click open. You hear some bolts slide across from one side of the door to the other. You feel as if she's added more locks somehow to this door. She moves quick, and eventually the door kind of like cracks slightly, swoop, open slightly, and you hear the flapping of wings away from the door fast. But the door is now barely cracked open.
Oh, I'll go in.
Yeah, you walk back into that house. It's bare, like you remember. There is, there's no furniture, no chairs, no tables, just basic patchwork. Just a basic patchwork rug on the floor, and hanging down in front of the little small fireplace is a flower-shaped amulet made of fish hooks. And you look up and you see nestled amongst the rafters is Reba, that pink-feathered Aarakocra, with her small little orange beady eyes and the bronze buckler that has a cut across it that kind of covers her chest, and she, Squaw, welcome back. No one was following you, were they?
Nope.
No.
No.
Are you sure?
Yep.
She flaps down and sniffs Ellis out really quick.
Oh, I forgot. What did I smell like? What did I say? Something about Fritos or Doritos or something.
She gets a quick whiff. So, what did you get up to? How's it been? Okay, good call.
Talk
Well,
about your
I
child.
mean,
Very nice.
I was gonna wait for
is
them to talk to the child.
Say I'm crazy.
I mean, is it really important? I mean, we did things that we needed to do.
I got a rat.
I mean, no secrets. If you really want to know, we could discuss it with you. But
I don't care.
yeah,
Honestly.
I didn't think so. It's kind of like one of those "How you doing?" and you really just
Yeah.
want people to say, oh, "Good." Yeah.
She looks backwards at the wall real quick. What was that? Then she looks back over to you.
Didn't hear anything.
I'll just say, do you know what a hag is?
I see the hag. I don't know what's
No,
what's
hag
a hag?
with an no.
Never.
Well, it's a monster, and we
No.
we destroyed it, so it can't bother you. Yeah.
You guys should stay permanently then.
What?
You gonna stay permanently?
I mean, we
leave it
might be able to check in, but probably not permanently.
What's if they don't get me?
Well, maybe it was the hag that was after you.
What did I do to her? What?
It doesn't matter. She's gone now.
It's those wizards that gotta watch out for. Whatever those people were. Those
Oh,
people in the street.
Oh,
They saw me.
right.
They saw me.
Right, they were talking.
yeah.
They saw me.
Well, we're here now. No.
Reba, you
Thank you.
can't perhaps identify scrolls, can you?
Oh.
Oh,
She pulls out a little magnifying glass.
Yeah. Is
It
that
looks like a scroll? It looks like a scroll.
that is
what
one
type
way
of
to
voice?
identify a scroll. Very good. Very good.
Just
Yeah,
leans
I like
in
it.
and whispers to the party members. Public school education was very good.
I'm like Reba. Was that a joke?
Yeah.
That was a pretty good joke. That was a pretty good joke. I like it.
Wait, it was a joke?
Well, yeah, she pulled out a magnifying glass to identify it.
Yeah, I thought that's what she was doing.
Well, but we need more information than what she gave us. She told us the bare minimum, what we already know. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
She kind of scuffles
bad.
past Sean. She goes past Sean, make sure to lock the door after everyone's in because she kind of forgot for a second.
I'm like, Reba, that's a very good idea.
They almost got me.
Yeah. Probably not, but it's still a very good idea.
I'm gonna start laying down.
Lorian's like, fuck y'all.
I'm gonna do the same.
It's
Pick it
not
up.
nighttime. Y'all just got here. We gotta do stuff.
Well, here's the thing. We are exhausted from all of the things that we did today. What would you... No, okay, that's good. What would you like to do? Other than smell me. I mean, I appreciate the... Do I smell different from last time?
It smells like soup. Soup.
It's good soup?
Good soup.
Okay, it wasn't good soup. I'll let you know
Oh,
that.
it's good soup. It's good soup.
Okay, it's good. Okay. Is there anything specific you would like to do before we all lay down and rest for the night?
No, not really.
No, okay. Because we very much need sleep.
Reba, do you have any board games?
She looks like she's about to try to make a joke and she like loses it.
Like B-O-R-E-D.
No, I don't. I don't have any.
Well, do you have any like dice or cards or
No.
nothing?
I
Okay.
have cards.
I have my nest up there, and then I have that rug. I have my buckler. I have my paintings on the wall.
Hmm,
I have,
beautiful paintings, yeah.
I have that amulet that mom. I have that over there, the fish hooks.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have dice.
Yeah, I don't think we could play with fish hooks. That sounds kind of
think-
dangerous.
We used to do it all the time when we were little. What do you mean?
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
Right here.
Gal has cards.
I have cards.
no, Gal. I heard you. I was just finishing the conversation. Yeah,
wow.
with Reba. I
Sorry.
just wanted to be polite. Yeah, sorry, Gal. I heard you as well.
I'm
Gal.
trying to go to bed. You guys.
Oh, you don't want to play cards? I was offering
I
something.
don't know how to play. I don't.
We can teach you.
Well, I mean,
I don't want to win too easy. You know, I'm really good at these things.
oh,
I
okay.
don't-
Well, then maybe it's best we go to bed if you don't want to win too easily.
No, we gotta play. We gotta play one round.
Oh, okay.
Okay. What's the buy-in?
Lorian,
I can give you a
just
feather.
ready to
I have-
gamble.
I'll be dealer. I'll be the dealer.
Is it 5 gold buy-in? Or...
What are we playing?
Yeah, what are we playing?
Well, what do you know, Gal? You have the cards.
Oh, well, yeah, that's a good one. I know a game called, it's called 22,
Okay.
but it's -1 as well. So, I would,
2 minus 1.
yeah,
Gotcha.
22 -1.
Oh, okay.
I think it's like ace in a hole or something. I don't
It's like
remember what
20
it's
or
called.
something. Right?
What's oh,
I
okay.
think so. 20 sounds right. Wait.
20
it's called
plus 1?
22 -1.
Oh.
Anyway, so how you play is you want to get to 22 -1.
So 21.
Yes.
Like, do we deliberately go to 22 and then -1, or?
No.
Oh.
No.
You stop
No,
it.
you want to get to 21.
Okay.
You go over, you lose. You're under, you might lose.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You
Depending
wanna
on who's
be
closest.
to
Right.
it. Yes.
Sure.
Okay. 5 gold buy-in.
I will give you 2 cards each. You can look at both of them, but one card will be facing down.
Okay. Do we have to roll for this? How do we roll for 21
I think
in
it would
D&D?
be an intelligence.
Oh,
unless
it's just-
you have proficiency in like a specific board game, but I think it's just intelligence.
Yeah, I don't have
My
that.
map bugged out.
So, I'll roll. Who's all playing?
Just straight intelligence?
2d10s.
I mean, I'll put 5 gold in for 1 round. Absolutely.
Fiska is definitely currently whispering to Reba about how to cheat.
Okay, intelligence. Shit.
Very nice. Very nice.
All right. So just straight intelligence?
Yeah, I think so. Because you're not proficient, and
No. Oh, not good. Not good
I
at
got-
all.
10. 4.
16. Weed them in week, boys.
What did
Wait, what Gal were you playing?
No, I'm the dealer.
Oh,
did,
you were dealing. Okay.
Ichabod's not. The Ichabod doesn't gamble.
So were
Occupied.
Fiska and Jayla in on that, or was that just
Oh, I got an 8, so.
okay?
They
So
was asleep.
Reba,
Okay.
so Reba won.
Reba won what?
What?
15 gold.
I told you I would win. I'm good at this shit.
I slipped her a card.
I saw the card.
What the hell, man?
Okay. Oh,
So we play again. Ready?
I think I call it here. I got my win.
Well,
I'm
that's what
good.
I was gonna say. Like, she knows she can win. She just won. That's probably a good place to stop. We all need sleep.
We need to
As
set
that's
up
happening, I passed out while I was passing out cards.
There you go. Well, our dealer's
just see me
asleep.
have
Our
a sleep.
dealer's asleep anyway. So
Are you guys still seeing the map and all that?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I need
'Cause I
No.
relaunched it. I relaunched it and it said there's no players connected. You don't really refresh and try to connect.
oh
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
I see.
no,
I see.
I'm,
Now. I see.
Yeah, I refreshed.
There we
It
go.
keeps bugging out on me. I have to switch browsers. Yeah. Before Reba before everyone falls asleep, Reba's like, "Are you guys gonna stay up and keep watch in case?"
Hey, we need to
anything
have some
switches?"
watches set up.
yeah, no, absolutely. That's why we're here, right?
Yeah, right. It's like 3 a.m. is usually whenever shit hits the fan. That's when I hear. I hear. That's what they
Okay.
come, I think.
Jacob, are we supposed to see anything other than the picture of the town?
No.
Okay. You said the map, so I'm just making
No,
sure
no,
that.
no,
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm in the tool, the map tool.
Yeah, yeah. I did lose Tyler though.
Yeah, I changed.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, no, Reba, we will absolutely take turns.
Okay. You
Yeah.
guys have fun.
She's just out.
No, it's between
Her long neck is underneath her wing and she's asleep.
Okay, so Jayla and Gowl are already asleep, so it's
Yep.
Elazal, Lorien, Ichabod, and Fiska who are still awake.
I can do
Right.
the second watch.
Yeah, no, we'll wake you up for sure.
Just
We'll
don't
decide.
like-
We'll decide
yeah.
for you.
Love that.
I'll just say to Fiska, do you want to be awake for the 3 a.m. part, for the one that's the biggest issue, or would you rather some of us be awake for that?
Oh, I'd rather you all be awake for that.
Okay, yeah, I wanted to clarify. I assumed, based on what I've observed, but I just wanted to give you the option.
Oh yeah, no, I spent enough time with this girl at home. I'll take the first watch when she goes and stares at things around the room.
Okay. I'll turn to Lori and I'm like, do you want to do the 3 a.m. with me? Do you want to do the yeah?
Sounds good.
Okay. So, Ichabod, do you want to be with Fiska, and then we'll wake Jayla and Gowl for? Is 3 a.m. last watch? I don't like. I'm trying to figure out time
Yes,
here.
it'll be
Okay.
the last watch.
Okay.
Watch will be 3.
Yeah. So, Fiska, Ichabod first.
Yeah.
Jayla, Gowl. So you guys will wake up Jayla and Gowl, and Lorian and I will do
Yes.
third. Yeah.
Yep.
Just let them know they have to wake us up.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, first. So you guys all that are asleep are asleep. The little rat cuddles up next to Gal. He's asleep next to him.
I love it. Just so
Um,
quick.
So first watch. Go ahead and make some perception checks for me. And then if you want to do any kind of roleplay thing, you can feel free to do that as well.
6.
It's a good roll.
Do you see my 9?
No, I wasn't paying attention.
Killed it.
I rolled a 6 and a 9.
Yeah.
Very nice. You don't really hear much. You don't really see much. You guys are kind of, you have had a long day. It's nice to be in a house, even though it's empty. It's nice to be in a house with people that you can trust, semi-trust here and there, whenever you're asleep. But you guys are kind of so exhausted that it's kind of hard for you to watch. You guys are kind of like haphazardly falling asleep a little bit, as you too are exhausted from y'all's long day. But you guys don't see anything.
Okay. So, Fiska. What's the deal with Reba?
Well, I mean, what's the deal with her? You met her. You see her.
Yeah. What'd you do to her? Why is she like this?
Oh, I didn't do anything to her. She was just like this. She's always been like this.
No, Star, no.
What does Star do?
That is a very large jar of pickles. Are you kidding?
What's in your hands? A smoothie? Jesus.
Sorry.
As Ichabod is questioning her, Fiska is observing the fishhook amulet that's on the mantelpiece, and she'll place another slightly uglier, smaller one next to it. She'll just pull it out of her bag, put it there.
Nice. It fits perfectly.
That's all Ichabod's got.
All right,
I
you
don't
guys.
understand these bird people.
You guys, before you wake up the second group, you do look around the room and you do see all those. Ichabod, you kind of like, you ask what's wrong with why she's like that, and you kind of look around the room and you see all those paintings that depict that horrific like bird onslaught. There's like a giant bird just killing other birds, and you probably, well, I guess you could tell me whether or not you agree or not, but you probably think that might have something to do with why she's a little off a rocker.
Yeah.
More off a rocker than what she might have been before.
You could put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah, Fiska was never a very observant or good mom, if you can't tell already.
Yeah.
So.
Absentee.
Yeah,
Reba just needs to talk to somebody
probably.
professional.
You guys wake up the second watch?
Yeah.
Jayla, you are aroused. Gal, you kind of like, you're about to get aroused, and the rat kind of farts
What
on you a
I don't
little
want to
bit.
rouse anybody.
Gal, you wake up to a rat fart in your face. It smells a little cheesy.
It's not a little rat fart. It's a giant rat fart.
Giant rat fart.
You two are now up. You can make
What's
your
happening?
perception checks if you want, and you can roleplay as.
I like the name rat fart for a rat. Just rat fart.
That's a special move.
Yeah.
I rolled a 9.
Oh shit!
8.
You guys,
Nice. I thought you were gonna roll 6 of us, and that's great. The pattern.
No.
With those rolls, your watch, you don't feel as if you pick up on anything special. You don't see anything. You don't hear anything. You are just in a room with your companions, newly acquired companions, Gal. And Jayla, you are with the people you've been with for a little bit. But you don't pick up on anything at all.
Everybody say hi to Caitlin. She's been in chat this whole time. She said
Hi.
she's gonna change her gamer tag to ratfart69.
Yeah.
Love that.
Rat fart 69.
Oh man.
That's like somebody's old AOL Messenger.
Yep, absolutely.
handle.
Or like literally current like Fortnite handle. Like
you guys done?
Oh.
Yeah, do y'all want to
oh.
do anything while you're up, or is this
I'm
fine
good.
just to move on?
Gal,
Yeah.
you should reach in the bag and see what else is in it.
oh, that's a good idea.
That feels like a good idea. I kind of like that. What if I get another linguine? I'd have 2.
And you can name it Panini.
Oh, that's a good one. I didn't think of that. All right.
Okay,
I'll reach into the bag.
you reach in. It's very similar. You feel a bunch of fuzzy objects. Go ahead and roll a d8 for me.
Why are they all fuzzy? It's just like dice that you hang in your rearview mirror.
7.
7. Okay. This one, you like try to reach out of the bag. More or less, you reach out and you pull out this like it's an actual ball of fuzz. And you get this sense that like you need to throw this somewhere away from you
Oh.
for it to for something to happen. As you like hold it, you feel there's like something in it or something, but you feel as if you have to like it's too big for you to not like you have to throw it away. Like throw it.
Throw it to activate it.
Yeah, basically throw it to action like a Pokeball. Think of like a Pokeball.
Oh.
Should I throw it or should I put it back? I feel like we're in the best space for this right now.
Yeah, maybe don't throw it.
I love
Is there
this.
anything else in there?
I don't know. This feels like there's a decent amount.
Well, pull everything out.
Jacob, was it like he felt like he had to instantly, or at some point
Yeah,
he could?
it's you feel as if you have to throw it away.
You're compelled
Oh,
to.
like right now?
Yeah, like you just have to get it. Like you can hold on to it if you want.
Oh,
You-
okay.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh.
you're making me think. Oh, it's a bomb. I need. To
No,
throw
no,
it
no,
right
no,
now.
no.
Yeah, that was my question. Like, does it feel like it's like explosive or?
No. You just feel like when you reach in to use this magical item, you feel like you have a simple understanding of it, and it's telling you to throw this. Like nothing's gonna harm you. You get the sense that nothing's harming you, but you feel like you want to throw it.
I'm gonna
You
try
don't
and
have
put
to.
it back in the bag.
Okay, yeah. You try, and it does not go into the bag.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
then. I gotta throw this. I don't know if I should do it now or later. Can I do it
let's-
later?
Yeah. Do it later.
It starts to like flicker a little bit.
Oh.
Oh.
Faster,
don't think I could
faster,
do it
faster,
later. Where am I supposed to throw
faster,
it?
faster.
Throw it out the window.
Oh, wait.
I don't know. Do something.
I'm gonna throw it. I just throw it.
Yeah, you
Like
throw
the
it
old-
just. You just throw it down on the ground, and as soon as it hits the ground, it like a little cloud of smoke comes up, and out of this like cloud of smoke, you see this large, giant direwolf just like looking around the room. And then it sees you and it's like,
What the fuck? It's a bag of pets? Is this a bag of pets?
a direwolf it's very think of this as like it's pretty much half the size of your gal. It's huge, just a huge wolf. But it's looking at you and it's just like panting.
Wait.
And it's just like looking at all the people in the room like,
Do I pet it? I'm scared.
I'll do it. I want to pet it.
I
I
pet
pet it. Yeah. I pet
yeah,
it.
you guys both pet it, and it like leans into your pets, but it can't make up its mind whose hand it wants to lean into the most. But it's trying. But it eventually you feel it seems to be leaning into Gal a little bit more. His hand, since he you get the impression that maybe because he summoned it or threw it in a sense.
I wanted to ride it.
Do Linguini and the direwolf roll perception?
That's a great question.
Not right now. They don't know what's going on.
Okay. Okay.
Is what am I naming this one? This one, it doesn't look like a panini.
Spaghetti.
It don't look like spaghetti.
I can't think of any. Ravioli.
Name it Yeti.
Gnocchi.
Tortellini.
No, Yeti.
Tortellini. Yeah.
I like that. I got linguini and tortellini.
Great. Maybe let's not pull out something else. I feel like
Probably not.
it's getting crowded in here.
Just a tad.
We got rid of
Rid of.
You're
terrible.
a goblin died, and now we have
Yeah.
2 more.
You said it.
I was-
You already
Oh,
said
love
it.
No take backs.
Listen,
No, she would
I don't
have.
think
She would have corrected herself, like, "Oh shit, I need to be more sensitive." But
I don't think they heard. It's okay.
yeah.
I'm not gonna say anything. I mean,
Cool.
I'm still newer.
Okay. Anyways. Yeah. So maybe no more pets.
No more pets. No more pets. Okay.
The dog like
No.
like
no.
house a little bit.
You
No,
can
not
stay.
like that. No, you're okay. You can pet me. I had a question though before I pulled this out of the bag. What's with your eyes?
Oh.
I was told you're blind.
Yeah.
How does that work?
I can't see shit. I know you're there though.
Wait, I'm so confused though. If you can't see, how can you see?
I've done a lot of training. I've been like this for a while. Not my whole life, but quite a while.
That's pretty nifty. I wish I could do that. Not many people like looking at my eyes. I'm still in the room.
Anakin. I hate you!
Well, at least you can see, you know? I mean, it doesn't seem like you're affected. At least.
Affected? By what?
Yeah. We told you about oral, right?
Oh, that. I don't think so.
You've had those eyes your whole life?
Pretty much. From what I remember.
Cool. Yeah. We're a little spooked out by that. Because crazy shit happens.
I can't blame you. I've seen it before myself, so.
Oh. Where you're from, or?
Kind of. It's a touchy subject.
Okay. I understand.
Maybe next time I'll tell you a little about it.
Cool.
For now,
I'm not gonna pressure
I'm gonna
you.
try and take care of the wolf.
Yeah, he's pretty big, so.
He's almost the size of me. I don't know what to do.
I don't know either. That's another mouth to feed, man.
All right. Tortellini, linguini, we gotta wake the others up. It's on the road. Okay.
Love pasta reference. Great.
You send them to go wake up Elzel and Lorian.
Yeah.
Wait, you're sending Tortellini and Linguini to wake us up? Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of in a duo tag team. They work together the way they both come over and Lauren, you feel like hot breath on the sides of your face, like somebody's patting on you, and you hear like a little squeaking in your ear or whatever. You wake up and you see Linguini, and then you look over and you see this huge direwolf just like panting in your face, just and, like licks you when you wake up.
What the fuck is that? I'm like reaching for my board pick.
And then like as soon as you pop up, it like walks over to Elza, and Elza, you get the same treatment. You get the squeaks and the hot breath on your face.
Oh.
You wake up to the same side of that giant direwolf.
Whoa. What?
Don't mind him. I messed with the bag again.
Oh.
Okay.
So good. Good?
Yeah,
I'm like frozen. I'm like, good?
Good.
The wolf sits down and like looks at you with its head cocked
Yes,
sideways, like confused.
What is that bag? It's okay. Does it stay? Is it gonna sleep with you? Does it stay awake with us?
I think so. I don't know.
Well, I guess we'll see. I don't. This is okay. Get some rest.
All right.
All of you.
Gotta go. A big blanket now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Gal and Jayla, you lay down. Gal, you are covered by a giant direwolf that's like laying on top of you, kind of like a cat would. It's hard to breathe. And then the little rat's actually like sitting on your forehead. The super rat, the giant rat sitting on your forehead. So all y'all can really see is just Gal's like eyes, because he's like underneath these large animals.
Is it a male rat?
Yes.
That's giant ass balls on your forehead.
I imagine they're hanging off my forehead. On my forehead.
Jayla and Gal, you fall asleep. Lauren and Elza, you're on watch. You can go ahead and make some. You can role play, and then I'll call for perception.
Is it okay? I think I'm mostly I'm just like brooding and kind of thinking about Smeggle, because he's not here for the first time in like a couple nights. 3 or 4.
Yeah, I would just I mean, I would obviously see that. I assume you're brooding outwardly, like very like visibly. So I'd be like,
yeah, I'm just kind of like hunched over.
I'm just like, I'm sorry.
I mean, yeah, comes with the line of work, I guess.
Yeah.
I wish he didn't go out like that. I mean, I told him to throw the rock. Well,
I mean,
yeah.
Sorry, yeah. We could all potentially go out like that. It could be quick, right?
Yeah. So.
I feel like we did him well, though, in the end. Despite how he became a part of us, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I hope he's in a better place wherever goblins go, or whatever.
Yeah.
3 months old.
Wherever we all go, right?
Right. I mean, you go with your god, right? Indeed.
Well, I mean, that's still kind of a gray area, right? I just chose him not that long ago. I haven't even really like truly spoke to him. Like any place to. I mean, I know you can pray anywhere, but any place to like truly connect with him is so far away.
Right.
I mean, from what I understand, anyway. But I actually I mean, I know we kind of went over this in the cave, but I just wanted to apologize to you. I assume you understand that your I don't know. What is is this your true form, or is what happened in the cave your true form?
I mean, I can't stay like that. I guess this would be my true form.
Yeah, so I wanted to clarify. I just want to apologize because I assume you understand that form, especially with what happened previously, is
Right.
so all I was trying to do was trying to get this Lorien back because I assumed this was the Lorien that sane isn't the right word, but this is the Lorien that would be more conducive to a proper conversation.
Right. It's. I understand. It's. My priorities are kind of changed in that way. Like, I'm still me, but certain things are heightened and other things are suppressed.
Well,
From then.
if there are aspects of that form that can benefit us, and you are fully actually in control of it, I'm all for it. But it is something we will all have to get used to, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's not something I could do in a town or anything. So.
Yeah, no. I mean,
So-
you have people who are close to you now who are jarred by the
Yeah.
So people who don't know you, yeah.
I'm stronger in that form.
I bet.
Roughly.
I bet. Yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to apologize for the reaction and the attempt to change you out of something that you didn't want to be changed out of. That's not my case.
I understand.
Yeah.
I mean, it's jarring for anyone, really.
So, question for you though: should we try to get that bag and reach into it?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to try, or should I?
Well, I mean,
And
what
I can like lift his arm up, and you can try.
so far, what's come out of it has been like friendly and attached to him, and I guess the question is do we need a larger party right now, or should we do this like outside of town?
We don't need it now. It's kind of cramped in here. Like they're like literally suffocating him. So
I'm very interested. We do. I should have said this before they went to sleep. We do have to make sure to ease Reba into this situation in the morning because she's gonna wake up and there's gonna be this in the room. Yeah. So I don't know how to do.
Reba. Is Reba awake?
She's asleep right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't. I mean, this is
You-
all.
you-
This is all
You feel
besides
like
what.
she's sleeping,
Sorry, go ahead, Jake.
sleeping you feel like, Lauren, you look up at it and you feel like she's sleeping really good for the first time in a long time. She has people here that she can trust in a sense. Like she trusts in a sense.
That's sweet.
I just say to Lorian, this is all aside from what may happen on our watch, right? Like, maybe. I mean, she might wake up to the usual and also see this, and it might be even worse for her. Like, yeah.
Do you want to go to Rebel's End?
Remind me what that is.
That's the prison where my person and your person are locked up.
I mean, yeah, I absolutely do. I can't adequately explain the relationship that I had with Azita because I don't fully know what it was, but the way we left each other is yeah, I'd like information, and I'd like to know that she's safe despite her circumstances, but I don't know if that's, I mean, maybe they have information that we need for all of this, or maybe it's just a wild goose chase, like a distraction. I don't know, but yes, I mean, yes, I do.
I've got his face will like darken a little bit, but he like, I've got business to settle with Baron.
I assume we would go there for completely different reasons.
Right.
Like, mine is my heart, and yours is probably something a little,
He just killed people important to me.
yeah, see, that's not my, situation, so... I think if we did go there, I don't know how we would... There'd have to be, something very important to convince the rest of them. But...
Right. It's a prison.
Yeah.
So they'll be there for a while.
If we did go there, yeah, it would be for completely different reasons.
Yeah.
But bridges crossing certain times, right?
Right.
Yeah.
You guys can make perception checks. for
Is
me.
it hearing?
You can be hearing, yes.
Yeah, baby.
13.
13.
Oh, the same.
Yeah.
Okay. So you both clock something super. The winds that have been kind of like whistling throughout this home, because the boards on this house, they're not like super tight, so wind does like flow through. It makes that little high pitched whistling noise. It's kind of once you clock it, you can't unclock it, kind of thing. And you hear, you feel and hear the whistling that seems to temporarily halt, as if someone or something has like walked past the house in a way to disturb the winds, if that makes sense. And the slight alteration, it grabs both your interests at the same time, and you kind of go over to the wall that you kind of caught, you like pinpointed on, you kind of lean up against the wall to listen a little bit better, and you hear what sounds like footsteps. And then you hear several deep and just guttural sounds. Do any of you speak Dwarvish or Undercommon?
I don't.
No.
But
Yeah, so you just hear a bunch of
would we recognize it?
It's
Would we recognize
you
like
might
the
have
language?
you might have recognized Dwarvish in your times, both of you.
Would I know that they? Well, I think I'd know they did Undercommon, right? Because they've been like, oh, I'm from the Underdark. Would I make that jump? You think?
I will say, for the point of this, make a history check. I think history might be good to kind of like pinpoint the original language a little bit better, just because some languages do sound relative.
Is that both of us, since we've been in
you both
contact
can-
with
you
them?
both
Okay.
can make that,
I got a 14.
Okay.
Did you say history?
Yes.
Yeah, that's not good. I'm rolling terrible tonight. 6.
Okay.
Okay, Craig, it happens.
You pick up like some vowels and consonants that sound the same, and several languages. You have like Dwarvish there, some language, some elements of Elven. But you pick up the Dwarvish part, so the Undercommon part.
Mhm.
You don't pick up enough to like understand anything, but you pick up like you recognize it. It's Dwarvish.
I think I will look to Elazar and I'll be like, I'm gonna go out there.
I will just like I'm tapped, but I can offer you this, and I cast guidance on you.
Yeah, if I don't, if you hear anything bad, just wake everyone up.
That's my thought exactly. Good luck.
Okay, I'm gonna go out there and sneak and try to see what I can see.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth check.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay.
Nice. Oh, plus a d4.
We don't want to hold 25-24 situation.
Fuck you, Jacob.
I got 25, so.
Okay, give me 1 second.
I got a +4 on the D4.
Nice.
Crazy. All right. What I thought. You sneak out of the house. Describe to me how you're sneaking up on whatever you assume you're hearing or whatever this is. Kind of paint a picture in my mind so I can better describe it.
I mean, I'll go just along the edge of the house, and kind of just like, I'll use my ears first to kind of see where they're coming from, and then I'll peer across, and I just hope I'll be crouched down, but I'm still, half my height is still like about the size of a dwarf.
Okay. You glance around as you kind of peek your head over towards where you were hearing those guttural deep sounds or whatever, and you peek around and you don't see anything. You just see the town, empty space. You see wind blowing. You don't see anything in your line of sight. You don't see anybody.
No footprints?
Make an investigation check.
11.
You see.
Can I smell them?
Sure.
Okay. 15.
You don't see anything. You don't see any footprints. But when you get the smell and you take you smell. You're still stealthily. You smell sweat, soot, filth. You smell unpleasant smells. But your eyesight, you don't see anything that would warrant this smell. You just smell this foul scent on the wind.
Can I follow it? Is that possible?
Yeah, you go ahead and make another stealth check for me.
Okay.
You're actively coming around a corner, like an open corner kind of thing.
He has guidance for up to a minute, by the way, so I don't know how long it's
Is
been.
it one-time use or is it multiple uses? I think it's just one time.
Oh, is it just one time? Okay.
I rolled pretty high. I got a dirty 20.
Oh yeah, the spell then ends. Okay.
How far up are you moving? This corner. You have about 60 feet straight ahead until you run into a cobbled wall. To your left, you have the main, one of the main ways into the main road. So it's directed to your left. You have that, and then kind of to about 25 feet forward to 25 forward, 25 to the right. It looks like another main entrance into the road. How far up are you moving?
I'd follow it as far as my nose took me, probably.
Okay, you begin to advance. You move 5 feet. You smell the same smell. You move 10 feet. You smell the same smell. Right about the 15, 20 foot mark, you smell the smell still, but you hear something move, and you see snow just get flung up, and you just see 3 different trails fan out away from the house, and they head to the main road. And then once it gets to the main cobbled road, it kind of just.
Can I catch one?
Oh, you can try. Yeah, you Which one? There's one. They all seem to be going towards the. Or they seem to be going in different ways. So just go ahead and roll a. They're invisible, so it's gonna be a disadvantage.
Yeah. You want me to make an attack roll?
It's a hard. Go ahead and make an attempt to grapple.
Okay.
So it's going to be an athletics check from you. That dice went to the ground. So.
Okay. I got a 17 athletics.
Sorry. Yeah, you go and you are kind of caught off by surprise, and you go to reach out and you feel something bump into you, but when you reach out to scoop up something or grab it, it seems to have bested you and got you off your
bitch.
off your access, and it kind of gets away from you, so you're kind of there left looking around, but you see that there are as you spring the surprise, you see there's 3 different sets of tracks. They head to the main road, and then once they get to the main cobble road, they kind of just fade out to the night. And you feel that it might be kind of near impossible to track once it's on that main road.
Yeah, I guess I'll turn around and go back. And then I'll just be like, well,
as you're heading back, I need you to roll me one more perception check.
they come back for me. Is it hearing or smell or?
This is going to be sight based.
Fuck.
Actually, I will say you can roll. You can roll for hearing as well. It'll probably increase the DC a little bit more because it's hearing. Because their wind is going a little crazy.
Would I be hearing anything else in the house, Jacob?
Inside of the house, you would not be hearing anything else.
Okay.
The only reason he's getting his next perception check is because he's actually outside.
Yeah.
I got an 18.
Okay, so you, even with hearing, you just meet it with hearing. With your eyesight, you kind of see it as well with that roll. You glance outwards as you're kind of like looking around for these, whatever was happening, whatever these creatures were that were outside. You see what looks like a yellow snake that's flapping wings. It's kind of like flying through the sky a little bit. It's beginning to climb. It's about and it's headed in your direction. You see it's about 30 feet up from you, but it is beginning to fly. And you see that there is a piece of rolled up parchment tied to its body as it's like flying.
I guess I'll just I'll like. How far am I from the house?
You're close enough to the house to try to like. Are you trying to like climb up it and jump off the kind of thing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
you're
a good
close
idea.
enough to do that. You're perfect. It's gonna be a acrobatics check. Yeah.
While
It's gonna be
I'm-
acrobatics to climb and jump, and then it's gonna be depending on what you roll, is gonna either lower or raise the DC of trying to catch.
While
this.
I'm climbing, I'll just like make enough noise that Elazar would hear it.
Okay, yeah, Elza, you hear him. You hear something scuttling out of the house. You don't know if it's him or something else is out there.
I will.
Acrobatics, you said?
Yeah, acrobatics to pretty much climb the house and jump. This depending on what you roll depends on the DC of the next check.
Okay. Acrobatics got an 18.
Okay, yeah. So you are able to scale up and walk easily enough. It's flying directly at you. Go ahead and try to make a. Do you want to attack it? Do you want to grapple it? What do you want to do? It's flying.
I guess I want to grab it. I don't.
Okay,
I
so
don't
make
do-
an athletics check against it.
Oh, okay. 19.
Yeah, you snatch it out of the sky with ease.
Hell
It's not
yeah.
strong. It rolled a 5 with the -3 modifier. It rolled a 2. So it's like it's flapping its wings. And then just like you grab it by its neck.
So my plan was to run to the door to peek out. Could I have peeked out just as I see him grab that snake out of the air?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You see him jump off the building and grab the snake out of the air. And you have landed pretty much back in the door frame. Lorian and Elzo's there.
Was it like 3-point, like superhero style?
Yeah.
Nice. Elizabeth's like,
Well,
what?
This wasn't what I heard initially. I think I'm gonna go on a leap here and say the Dwarvish was probably I'll lower
the
my voice.
language.
Probably the Dwergo. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they probably have a cell in here somewhere. So
Okay, but
I couldn't catch them.
What is that, and does it need to stay alive?
What is it? It's like a snake, like a yellow snake.
It's a yellow fly. It's a snake with wings. It's a snake with wings. You can recall, Elzo. You can recall, Lauren. You can't recall because you weren't there. Elzo, you recall the last time you saw a flying snake was in Town Speaker Naird's office.
Oh, and it has a letter. I'm good, and it has a letter. I'm going to.
So
I'll
I will quickly tell Lorian. So we saw one of those. Very under my breath, we saw one of those in Town Speaker Neris' office.
Whoa.
So if we don't kill it, it's gonna go back. Probably tell him. If we do kill it, he's gonna come looking for it. So we have a decision to make.
Well, we don't have to kill it right now.
Correct.
I'm gonna take the letter. I'm gonna cut the letter off, so
Yeah.
at least, and take it.
Yeah, you can do that.
I'm gonna go inside the
let's
house
tie
with
tie it up inside somehow. I don't know. Take its wings off. I don't know. I don't know what to do with this thing.
I'll just tie it up with some rope. I don't know. But yeah, I'll take it in, and then after I tie it up, I will, and I'll make sure the doors are locked.
And I was when I went to the door, I was trying to be literally as quiet as possible so I didn't wake anybody up.
You know, everyone's still sound asleep.
Okay.
Guys
And-
are.
And then I will, after I tie up the beast, I'll still have it like under my arm, or whatever, and then I'll open the letter.
Well, I'll just say, here,
No.
hand it to me so you can probably.
Oh,
read
you're
the
right.
letter.
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah, I got it.
And then I'll open the letter.
You so the letter there's no insignia on the parchment,
Mm-hmm.
and it has been tied together with a very simple string. You go to unroll it, and it is a language you don't really know. It looks. I'm going to screen share what it looks like for you on Video Manager. This is what the letter says. I'm not going to read that because I can't read. Or I'll read it. It says. I'm not going to read that. You guys can read that. That's what the letter reads. It's a language you've never seen. You can't understand it. But it is written in such a way that you feel as it's like a secret message, right? It's written in a way that only.
There are some words in there we recognize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a cipher, or is it like actually a language?
It's an actual language.
Okay. I guess we could. I'd hate to wake someone up. I guess neither of us understand it. I'll show it to him and see if he understands it.
You know the languages that I know, right, Jacob?
Yes, he does not know it.
I'll just say, I mean, I don't think we need to know. I think we need a full rest. I think.
Right.
Unless
we'll
we hear.
just do it in the morning.
Yeah, unless we hear other sounds, everyone stays sleeping.
Okay. So I guess we'll just kind of sit on that, and I'll just kind of like look at it and be like.
All right, you guys
Long rest
try
of
to
the-
find rest.
With a flying snake in our possession.
Yeah, after a second or so. Do you keep this flying snake the whole night, or are you going?
We're not letting it go.
Yeah, I think we keep it until everyone's awake in the morning, and then we.
All
talk
right,
about
then
it.
keep
Yeah,
your
it'll-
secrets.
Then eventually, it's freaking out at first, where it's like flapping its wings a little bit, but eventually it gives up the long fight. It settles down in it.
The long fight.
It curls
I
up
get
on your hand. Pretty cute. It's pretty cute when it's sleeping. It like curls its wings around it like a little blanket. And its
I don't-
head's just poking out, looking at you.
I don't like it. I don't want it to be cute.
It's gonna be cute. Damn it. 1 second. All right. So, I have to kill all your characters.
It's a bomb.
Snake bomb.
New track drop. So I'm gonna create screen share on this for now, and then we'll bring it back later when it's introduced again.
Yep.
So you guys all find yourself asleep.
Oh well, we're awake.
Or did you go to sleep yet, or are you still awake? Is it
We
still
slept
awake?
beforehand.
Yeah,
because
I mean, we
were
would.
at watch.
We're on a watch, right? So.
For narrative sakes, you guys take a quick snooze.
Okay.
For this to happen, fuckers.
Sure.
Oh, fuck. But you are right. I didn't think about that. But you are right. So this day has been long for all. Even those of you that have, may or may not have witnessed anything during the watches. Sleep did find you. For some, it might have been relatively fast. For others, it may have taken a while. Icewind Dale, as you've come to learn, is a very strange place. Before you all wake up, everyone but Ichabod, you feel that very familiar, faint pulsing. The same one you felt hours earlier inside of that cave. As each of you share, kind of go into a trance state, those of you that you go into like a short trance, you all share this same dream. You find yourselves looking down at flickering images of various calamities around. You see oceans swelling up, swallowing entire cities, as these massive waves, these ungodly high waves, just pull people into their depths. They as if they are invading homes. It seems as if the waves themselves are opening doors, as if hands are just pulling people into these waves. You see fearsome blizzards that freeze entire towns in mere seconds. the people within the freezing towns, they turn into these beautiful, magnificent ice sculptures. Very beautiful, as if crafted by the finest of artisans throughout the world. And once they freeze to, they take so much cold that once they get to a point of just sheer cold, they just pop into giant clouds of bloody mist. You see a plague of foul sickness, one that makes those it affects feral with bloodlust and more bestial. And it spreads quickly, like fire. It turns people into monsters as they slaughter one another. Families, brothers, sisters, fathers, mothers, they turn against one another. You see just horrible acts of just bloodshed. It is hard to watch. You see another calamity. You see an endless cloud of darkness that looms over the lands. It's beautiful and eerie in the same sense, but you see that this darkness is only brief, for it is illuminated by thousands of just hot electrical lightning, just lightning bolts that just scar and scorch whatever it touches, as it just scorches entire landscapes, turning them from lush forests to just crisp, blackened fields of death. And what you are witnessing in this destruction is destruction on a scale that you've never seen before. And as you witness it, you quickly realize that what you're seeing isn't from your time, but from many centuries before. It's terrifying, to say the least. And in that moment, as you witness these terrible acts of just ungodly power, of just natural disasters, just calamity sweeping the lands, you feel insignificant and powerless to stop it. And as that thought slowly sinks in, you are kind of snapped out of this dazed-like state. As you spectate, you're in this dazed, dull sense of just like feeling pathetic and just worthless. What breaks you from this daze is a loud, booming laughter that echoes throughout this chamber, this furnitureless space, just gray mist chamber. And what you see is beings of pure power sitting atop thrones, each throne specific to their appearance. You see sitting atop a throne of just pure ice is a 10-foot tall woman whose body is just made entirely out of frozen ice. Her appearance is fearsome. There's a thin cloak of mist that kind of surrounds her like a cape, but it's not a cape, it's just mist that seems to hug and manipulate her will. You see each of her eyes, they burn with this blue cold light. Her body cracks as the ice that she is formed from seemingly like shatters, and then as it shatters and pieces break off, it just climbs back up and reforms and resolidifies onto her body. She has an ever-growing crown of ice that just grows and grows and grows until it gets so large that it breaks under the sheer weight and falls to the ground, sounding like just millions of pieces of glass is shattering. You see next to this figure, atop a throne of bright, flickering light, is a broad-shouldered, bearded man with one good eye. He is decorated in this exquisite armor. This is half-plate armor. It's very exquisite, very regal. And he wears it over these very dark black leathers. You see that each of his hands has the same black leather gloves, except the gloves themselves are singed and smoking with fire or electricity or something. Refreshed my page and lost my spot. Hell yeah. But as these gloves just singe and just smolder with this electrical frequency, this electrical power. Shit, that's so far. You see that he has an eye patch on one of his eyes that he quickly removes, and he begins to clean off as if, cleaning smudge from something And as he removes the eye patch, you see that the eye patch itself is formed from this obsidian glass, very much familiar to the charlatan that you have seen. It looks the same material. And beneath where this eye patch was, you see where his eye used to be. You see just a space of just electrical bursts of lightning just flickering throughout his eyes, as if neurons firing into the brain. To the left of him, you see a throne of an ever-flowing wave that constantly just flows over, it curls over on itself, and you see that atop of this wave of water is a giant woman. Her body is colored like the sea, with tones of blues and greens. And each of her hands are taloned, clutching onto a massive shrine. And you see that her elbows morph into these fine point fins that are sharp, and her hair is made from seaweed and kelp. And each of her fish eyes that move independently, are made of pearls. It's dazzling, beautiful pearls, and you see that her body is covered in countless seashells. And falling from her shoulders is a cape made of this very translucent purple jellyfish that ebb and flow with each movement that she does. And she's very graceful with her movements. And you pick up that her eyes are narrowed, and she's looking at the lady made of ice, as if she is in a dispute with her, or she's just disagreeing with her, or just this look of just sheer hatred. And the last being sitting on top of the throne next to this woman of waves, is a 12-foot tall humanoid man. He is overly hairy. He is just covered in this thick black fur from head to toe. His eyes are these weird, red, endless colored pools of blood that just leak blood down his face, which falls down onto his mouth, where his mouth and nose should be is just a stretched piece of skin over. It's like a stretched piece of skin, as if, in the movie Nightmare on Elm Street when Freddy comes out of the wall, it's like that. Like you see his tongue behind it pushing, but it's just a stretched piece of skin over his mouth. His expression is similar to that of the woman made of water, of waves. He is also looking at that Frost figure with the sheer disgust and hatred. And all at once, as if waiting on a cue or a subtle movement, 3 of these beings move faster than you can even comprehend. It's just as soon as it's before it's over, like before it starts, it's already over. It's one of those things where it's like you blink, you miss. And as you're like trying to make out, your vision's getting blurry, you hear the sound of what sounds like ice just shattering. The sounds of struggle. And then eventually the chamber just goes quiet. Moments go by as you drift in this surreal darkness. You are floating as you try to comprehend or try to understand what happened. You hear just loud, labored breathing. And your point of view, you kind of shift your focus. You go from more so a spectator into a point of view as if you're embodying something. Your eyes try to focus on this darkness, but it's just perpetual. It's never ending. And you feel as if centuries go by, eternities go by. But it's only moments. You feel something strange overcomes you. It comes in these endless waves of just unrelenting force. It's just ever so present. You feel fear. Feel scared for the first time in your existence. Your body is broken. There's this weakness that just permeates your being. Then that's when the uncertainty sets in. Grips you tight and does not let go. Feel sadness. Why do you feel sad? Disgust. You disgusted. These are emotions you're feeling. Everything. Everywhere. All at once. Divine beings don't feel emotions. What? What has happened? What have I become? Your eyes slowly crack open, and you're blinded by this brilliant, dazzling light. It takes your focus away for a second, and you re-hone on it, and it looks like a sun bearing down on you. Your ears are ringing, this just sourceless, eternal ringing. It's this high-pitched squeal that eventually fades away, and you sit up. And in front of you is a ring of silver bark trees. They're lush, full of life, and they're beautiful. You know that those are beautiful. This is strange. And as you're looking at this ring of trees, you see this magical portal kind of shimmer in front of one, as if the silvery tree bark begins to ripple like a puddle, like water. It becomes it's moving. There's motion to it, and you see from within it an old man's head poking. Where his skin would be is this brownish gray bark, as if the trees themselves had just grown ahead spontaneously. You see that there's this tiny beard of leaves that hug close to his face, and he calls out to you. Well, you are certainly lost now, aren't you? Don't worry, my dear, you are safe now. And he motions with his head into the portal. Come, let me help you back to your feet. Me and you are going to do... And his voice fades away at that sentence. But you see that his mouth still moves. You can't hear his words. You try to understand his words. You try to listen. Before you can hear anything else, the dream ripples and fades away. And you all wake up with a long rest, and that's the end of the session.
So could we see each other in that dream, or was it just like us? But we all most of us experienced the same thing. Okay.
Yeah.
That was a heck of a dream.
Same
That's
dream I had last
it
night. Weird.
For tonight, folks. Thanks for sticking around. To those that stuck around, I want to say thank you to everyone that played and joined tonight. Even though we've been off for a long time, we came back and we had some good stuff. We met some cool characters, or a terrible Russian accent character, who knows. But I look forward to seeing everybody next Friday at the same time. Thanks for choosing us to kick off your weekend. I hope you all have good weekends, and thanks for joining us at Tabletop Tyranny. That's it. That's the outro, folks. Bye.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Stop. Collaborate.